Hello and welcome to another episode of Recipe for Disaster. Sorry we missed last week. There was just all sorts of technical issues going on as we explained last time.
Yeah, it was Veterans Day.
So that being said, Veterans Day as well as issues with the internet speed precluded us from being able to show. Anyway, I want to thank Hairball for subscribing at Tier 1. Subscribing for 11 months. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And Dragon Gem, thank you as well. Woohoo! Glad to have you guys still with us and being our biggest fans that I'm aware of. So thank you. Appreciate that. That being said, announcements.
Yeah, so first of all, we're going to go ahead and talk about our sponsors. Thank you so much. First of all, to Enduring Films for hosting us. Enduring Films is a fantastic videography company. Wow, I'm starting this terribly. Check them out. They do fantastic, video, cinematic quality. They have a lot of great equipment. The latest camera they have is absolutely phenomenal. And highly suggest checking out their YouTube, their Facebook, what have you. I think they have most everything but like Twitter. Also, thank you so much for Epic Worlds and Games. They have a fantastic selection of board games, tabletop games, and Jimmy, the owner, is also a great person to talk to. Very knowledgeable and always willing to play a game with you. So you can learn the game and see if you want to get it or not. Also, I want to thank Four Eyes Ales, which we did get a shipment in today. I don't know if we'll get to that today. We'll see. But they did send us a picture, which honestly, I don't know if I want to do a giveaway on that or not. I kind of like it. Maybe we'll do it with
autographed.
There you go. Fantastic, delicious beers. If you are subscribed to the Patreon, which I think we have 100% more patrons. Patreon followers this week than we did last week.
Oh, so we were at 1 and now we're at 2?
Did we have one before?
I don't know.
100% of 0 is still 0.
Well, I'm giving my dollars, so.
Yes, well, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Rafa, for.
Does that mean you have access to our exclusive content that's only on Patreon for patrons?
Yes, and I've watched mine 3 times.
Don't watch mine.
Well, okay.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, he is paying for it.
I mean, he is paying for it, so just don't reference it.
If you are a patron, we'll figure out a way to send you a sticker or 2. But if you're not, highly suggest checking it out. I will have John talk about it in just a second. He looks angry about something.
So I was going to show you guys the pins that we have from Gothmom, but I left those at home. So next week.
Speaking of Gothmom.
Yes. So, yeah,
we
we finally got our shipment of patches and buttons, and they turned out great.
They
It
look
was
amazing.
going to be an unboxing today, but apparently not.
The unboxing will be next week.
Next week.
Hey, let's box up again.
Oh, no, I'll make sure it's here.
Let's see. They're pretty affordable, especially if you go 2-color. Of course, it's more expensive if you adding colors to the patches. The more color, the more expensive it is. But we went with a nice basic 2-color scheme.
Black and white looks great.
Mm-hmm. And so if you're wanting to do a patch for your tribe or your gamer group or your corporation, if I'm looking at you, Four Eyes Ales,
Or cosplay.
Cosplay. All you need to do is submit like a JPEG or the PDF even. So, do that, and she will give you a quote.
So aren't you going to join us on the stream?
She lives about an hour and 15 minutes away, so very rarely, I guess.
Real quick, one last thing from me. On Thursday nights, when we can, 8:30 p.m., we usually try to do Fortune Favors the Board. Now, this is the longest stretch that we've had where we haven't been able to get onto the stream. First time Halloween, Second time, we had the same issues that we had here on last Sunday. And then this last week, things just didn't work out with scheduling. So
he needed to shampoo his hair.
Yep.
Man,
So-
I get a job and a stream goes to shit.
Right. So we're gonna try to be back this next Thursday. Hopefully everything works out. If I find out soon enough with enough time that we aren't able to, I'll try to make a post on here. But yeah, I mean that's the current plan. We're trying to be back this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Yeah, I think
Tune in.
Yeah, tune in.
Something I forgot to mention out on stream when we were talking about Patreon, just real quick. We did add a Patreon level, the $1 level. We also shifted some of the other features, and I added some other things to the other levels. So if you've already looked at it in the past, feel free to go look again and see if things are a little bit more appealing to you. And like always, let us know what it is that you think would be better for you and your friends for us to offer, and we may change it. So let us
They
know.
want a swimsuit issue.
Oh, hell no.
T-shirts on for everyone.
Right. Swimsuit issue. I can just picture all of us in t-shirts and shorts.
Please don't.
It's a swimsuit issue.
That's David's
I was
summer
thinking
wear
a
for us.
one piece.
Except Trevor, who's going to be in a one piece.
From head to
Hashtag
toe.
heard it here.
A onesie. Yeah.
From head to toe.
you mean like a Borat one piece?
I am now.
Very nice.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I'm not
so
sleeping tonight. That's disturbing.
that being said, any other announcements from anybody?
I'm deaf in my right ear currently, and until hopefully tomorrow when that gets resolved. So until then, I probably won't be able to hear John, and everything else will be business as usual.
Right, so it'll be business as usual for you, is what you're trying to say.
Huh?
So Trevor, you never listen to John anyways.
So you're blind and deaf today.
Huh?
Hence my point. Anyway, okay.
If only he could be mute too.
That can be arranged. Unplug him.
I was going to say too,
From your mouth to the God's ears.
so for the recaps, unfortunately I was just really busy as of late. I will do my best to get it done this week because I do have the week free. So I will get that fixed as for the first episode and get a few more episodes out if I can.
And I'm doing,
But testing the quality of the audio as well too, so we'll see how that works out.
yeah, and I'm doing my best to get uploads back going onto YouTube,
watch
but
the
I
listing.
am constantly
Please watch
busy
the
with work and my busy life outside of it. So
Well-
I'm doing what I can to get those back out.
Okay, so anything else? Great.
Next week I finish my tattoo.
Okay. Woo! Woo! Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get started on this week's episode of Recipe for Disaster. Last time we were here, I would say last week, but it's obviously been an extra week. So last time we were here, the main group had managed to meet up with an individual calling himself Darkbolt. He managed to convince you guys to go to Los Angeles to the
Justin?
Knight's headquarters. It wasn't his name, so thank you that you don't remember it. At least he thanks you that you don't remember it. Anyway, you guys went to the Knight's headquarters, successfully broke in, and through some conniving and some crafty deeds, you managed to not only get into the headquarters, but into Stiletto's laboratory, and get it started
Chris Jordan.
with help from Bill using his newfound electricity powers and Darkbolt's ability to make better sustained electricity and his hacking skills. You guys were able to get the computer turned on, and somehow that seemed to have allowed access for the butler to make his appearance, and Timothy has been making your lives a little bit easier ever since. You guys the group requested to have some status alerts put out for certain individuals, so that you guys were able to be told when those individuals pulled up. One of them was a friend of Dustin's, a lupinoid that has been missing for many weeks now. And the other one was, of course, Jack, whom you guys
Aren't too worried about.
abandoned in Oklahoma City.
I was a little worried.
Saying abandoned, I do want to stress that there were a few fun CB conversations to be had about maybe this is Jack, maybe that was Jack, but so far you've yet to find Jack.
Wait, we found him?
As the players,
Thank the gods.
as the players recall, and as hopefully the people at home recall, Jack was missing throughout all of the last episode. For any patrons, Rafa, you may be aware that there is extra content about what happened to Jack during the interim. So, that being said, we'll go ahead and pick it up. We had left the main group in Stiletto's lab with Darkbolt, and Bill went to
petting a dog.
Dean went to the exercise area and was petting a dog because the simulation was a little too much for him.
That was on basic.
The low level, base level simulation proved a bit much for Bill Sender. So, we'll get started. So Darkbolt's sitting there at the computer just waiting as it's sifting and uploading and updating. This could take a bit, so what do you guys want to do?
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Ocas.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. No, Darkbolt.
Hey, Chris Jordan. Were you able to get any notifications about our friends?
It's still updating. This update's going to take a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's updating.
That's what I
You
just
do that.
said, like
Why don't you go check on Bill?
3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Why don't you go check on Bill?
Hey, what was your name again?
Darkbolt?
Darkbolt. That's right. What was the
As he looks around like,
what was the AI's name again? I know we just talked to it, but what was its name again?
It really feels like it was 2 weeks ago.
It feels like it was 2 weeks ago, but no, the AI.
You mean you didn't write that down?
I did not actually,
Why didn't you write that down?
because I'm forgetful.
Now I got to find my notes.
Oh, you did
Yeah,
write it down.
yeah. What's his name, John? What's his name?
I actually didn't write down the butler's name either.
Thank you.
Butler, I believe.
Also, hi, Clinton.
Yeah.
I'm Clinton.
And yes, you're Clinton. Yeah, and yes, I did rip fat ass vape, as I do.
I'm having to remember. Did anyone else write it down before I
Maybe I did
crack
write it
out
down.
all
I
my
don't think I
notes?
did, though.
I forgot to. I'm sorry.
Rat bastards.
We can make up a name right now.
I believe it's Janine, so we'll go with that. Probably wrong.
Janine,
Yes. How
Or
can I
was it
help you?
Sasha?
what percentage are you at right now for finding our friends?
Current update is 60%. Darkbolt's like, I could have told you. It's on the screen. I could have told you that.
He
Doesn't read too well.
Big numbers, sort of like a speedometer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay, just making sure.
Well, I'm going to. You assigned us rooms.
Yeah.
Well, could you show me where my room is?
Timothy. Yes, sir. As the butler steps out of the shadows. How can I help you? Can you show them, or at least Barnabas, to his room?
My two, please.
Okay. Show whoever wants to go to their rooms to the rooms. Of course, sir. If you'll please follow me.
Of course.
And he starts walking out.
I follow.
Okay, so you guys leave Darkbolt to his own devices, and you guys exit into the elevator. He's standing there holding the elevator door open as you guys walk in. He takes his hand back, the door starts closing, he hits the button that takes you up to the lobby, or the main floor. You guys step back out into the museum that is the Knights Museum of their
So
people that they've defeated.
Are we really trying to find Jack?
Well, we don't have any leads, so
Do we really want to find Jack?
He has his uses.
about those rooms.
Right this way, as he escorts you guys through the museum, out into the main area, and then starts taking you guys up the stairs. Before he does, though, he gets to the stairs and he goes, I don't recall, do any of you have any issues with mobility? can you walk upstairs? Alone or in pairs?
Well, let's see.
Really?
Agent Dama, aka Bill Sander.
Has a tendency to pee his pants.
He's in the training room currently.
He has some mobility issues. It seems he can't go 200 yards without pissing himself.
Interesting.
Why do
But
you
you
inquire
three.
as to our mobility issues?
Because of the stairs, huh?
That's
I
all?
Didn't know if we needed to take the elevator or the stairs.
Oh, gotcha.
If he wants to use the elevator, we'll take the stairs.
No, I'll take these stairs with you.
Very well. If you'll please follow me. And he takes you up these beautiful, there's 2 sets of stairs and they sort of arc up, you know, like you'd expect in a mansion. And you get to the top and there's a hallway, and as you go down the hallway, there's another set of stairs. There's like no doors, it's just another set, a more hidden set. As you guys climb up another 3 flights, it ends in a cross hallway. He goes, very well. Right. If you could wait here for me just a minute, if you two would please follow me. And he takes a left and he starts walking down. He leads you guys down the hallway to the very end of the hallway. And you guys pass by about 15 or 16 doors total, so it'd be like 8, actually, so 16 doors, 8 on each side. Very end, he's like, these 2 are yours. Sir, this one is yours.
All right.
And
3 stairs. 3 sets.
sir, this one is yours. And you know, he's got his back to a window, and he motions towards the 2 doors.
How high? How many stories is this mansion?
So, from the outside or the inside, sir?
Both.
From the outside, it's 4 stories.
4 stories. All right.
Yes, sir.
So we're on the top story.
No, sir. From the inside, it's 20.
It's a TARDIS.
You're only at the 10th level so far, so.
Cool.
If you'll, do you wish me to open your door for you?
Architectural trickery.
Sure is. All right. So
As you start walking, he actually leans over and opens the door.
thank you, Timothy. Appreciate it.
Of course, if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to call.
Piss faucet.
It's already in your room, sir. In the refrigerator in your room, sir.
I think you might be my new
Completely
favorite
stocked.
person, Timothy. I was about to call you Pimothy. I apologize. Timothy.
Anything else, just don't hesitate to call.
Cool. Thank you.
Then he leans over and opens your door as well.
I
After you,
walk
sir.
in.
All of your belongings have been brought up from your bus.
Excellent.
And your bus driver is in the carriage house.
Is he comfortable?
Of course, sir. His every need is being seen to.
No, just a second here. Ever need? I want to make some explicit directions that he is not to be afforded any sort of prostitute on the house fund. Anything that he gets in that sort of pleasure, he has to pay for himself.
Very well, sir. I'll make a note of that. Meanwhile, about 8 or 9 seconds after they walked off, and it's a dark alley or a dark hallway that they're going down, not well lit. You hear from your right, "Excuse me, sir, would you like to follow me?"
Certainly. Doesn't even jump or he's expecting.
You'll this way. You go down about like 30 feet, and you hang a left. You know, the hallway sort of goes to the left and then to the right again. And at the very end, he stops and says, "This room's yours, sir." And he opens the door.
What I see when I walk in?
It looks like a really nice room. That's what you see. So you walk in, and it's like a deluxe hotel room. Essentially, there's a huge bed, refrigerator,
Refrigerator?
lots
or
of
refrigerator.
little refrigerator, and lots of places to put clothing, all sorts of cupboards and cabinets. Big bathroom, really deep bathtub, jacuzzi bathtub, shower,
Sandbox.
a toilet.
Cat playground.
Some
Wait, so somebody's
some,
gonna die tonight?
some dangling
You?
cat toys from the ceiling. I'm joking.
I
A
would put
laser
that
light
gun.
show.
Laser lights, you know.
So, does this place have a laser light show?
Do you ask him?
Yeah.
When can we arrange, son?
Excellent.
So I just picture you at night. Everybody's in bed.
Is there anything else you need, sir?
That's quite right. Thank you very much.
Don't hesitate to call if you need something. Then he closes the door on his way out.
And he heads for the tub.
Okay. How do I use it? Oh.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
you are in the training room, petting a dog.
Okay.
And after you get all petted out, because the dog doesn't seem to ever tire of
That's
you petting
true.
it.
All right, Tim.
Yes, sir.
2 dogs.
Very well, sir. Would you wish to specify a type?
Rabbit
How long have I in here? How long?
About 20 minutes.
Ooh, I usually go for longer. You know what? Let's actually train. Could you set up a gun range?
Very well, sir. If you'll please turn to your left.
He's gonna shoot the dog.
That's what I thought.
Gun range with dogs.
Can you make sure the dog's at a safe distance? Or just not here?
Of course, sir. The dog vanishes, and as you turn to your left, you see a gun range. 1 table, no weapons on it at this point, and 3 targets, fully extended out.
Could you make a copy of my guns with unlimited bullets so I don't use my own bullets?
I can replicate the style of weapons, sir. Yes.
Okay.
And so you see a 2 9mm.
Okay.
See, I'm picturing gun range like all MIB now.
So I pick up a gun and shoot 10 rounds trying to hit the bullseye at the closest one.
Okay, roll.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
13.
Yeah, you actually you hit part of the body even.
Sweet. I'm getting better.
Yep. And so
far
you
away
see
is it?
you do the 10. I mean, it's only like 20 feet away.
2 feet away.
But it's 20
accurate
feet
up to
away,
that.
and you get I wouldn't say a decent cluster, but you get an okay. I mean, all 10 rounds hit the paper,
Okay.
and about half of them actually hit the body of the target in sporadic places.
Question
Okay.
for you. Did you unload it like da-da-da-da-da? Or did you like actually take your time with each shot?
Oh, no, I'm not smart enough. It was bah, 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 bah.
Yeah. Hence the grouping,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay. Well, I will continue to practice that until I get a little bit better.
Okay, so you're going to be spending your time practicing at the gun range.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you 4 to pick a number between 1 and 4, please.
4. Damn it. 1.
So that leaves who at 3?
Well, it's
Rafa
Rafa
and
and Quasi still have to pick a
Quasi
number.
chose
Place
2.
you picked.
Oh. So Rafa has
So
3.
Rafa is 3. Got
I
it?
didn't even hear you say anything.
He didn't. He used his fingers.
Oh, I didn't see
You
it.
know. One.
But explain it, yes.
Who was 4? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Guess who died?
So
Jack.
you are getting comfortable. You've got the bath running.
Bubble bath.
Bubbles are in it.
Mint flavored.
You're putting your leg in the bath, and you hear, "Excuse me, sir. I hate to bother you.
Yes, sir.
It seems we found your missing party member, sir."
Really?
This isn't what I had planned.
Yes, sir.
Did you really have to find him?
That was the request, sir.
By them. I realize that. Okay. Give me 10 minutes, I'll head down to...
The car is leaving in 3.
Okay.
I figured it'd be best if one of you came with,
I'll go with.
and you drew the short straw, if you will.
Alright.
Thank you. And he walks off.
He's about 2 steps out the door and I'm already right behind him.
Okay.
Fully dressed.
Yeah, so you go out the door and you don't see him.
How far down to the floor?
You probably find your way. I mean,
I mean,
do
how
the
far
tracking.
down?
Um,
Gymnastics wise?
10 floors.
Well, so first there was like this long hallway bit, you know, and then the curve. So past that,
And once he gets out to the actual stairways and everything.
wait, so the sloping stairways were only like 1 floor. The other one was 10 stories straight up, no curbs, no nothing.
Okay, so you just speed check all the way down.
Okay. Okay. You get down, you see the sloping stairways.
Over the top.
Okay, make a gymnastics roll.
It's gonna be interesting.
Here's where double ones would be brilliant.
Oh, right.
Next character.
Fuck you.
What'd you roll? Double ones?
Yep.
Really? Yes!
Full bore. Right over.
You jump. As you jump, you feel your foot sort of catch on the railing. But only 1 foot, not both, unfortunately. That sort of sends you sprawling down at a ungainly angle. I do need a higher low from you.
Low.
Okay. So as you land, you know, the whole cat instinct, land on your feet. Well, 1 foot tries to break your fall.
And brakes.
And you feel your ankle go sideways. Sort of, you hit. And Tim's like, "Ooh, that looks like it hurts, huh?"
Yes, think.
I try not to, son.
Hurts too much.
He's
Just not
paid
needed.
for
I'm
it.
dealing with people like you.
From the basement, you hear, Oburn!
Are you going to be able to walk, sir, or should I get some help?
I'll make myself a splint.
Out of what, sir?
Pulls out an old bow.
Very well. This looks like it will take some time. You sure you don't wish me to get you some help?
Got a pair of crutches.
No, but I can always reach out to the rest of your party members. Certainly one of them knows how to help.
Go.
Very well. So as you go, high or low, Rafa?
Oh, fuck.
Low.
Okay, high or low?
Hi.
Trevor, do a high or low for Quasi since he's not here.
Oh, he doesn't always just say hi.
No,
No.
he doesn't.
I don't know. Low?
Okay. So you're at the range, you're practicing, and you hear, "Excuse me, sir, but do you know anything about medicine?"
I know what kind of medicine.
Injury?
Oh, no. I know things to make you feel good.
Ah, very well, thank you. You wouldn't happen to have any catnip on you, would you, sir?
Is the cat okay?
He'll live, so.
I mean, he's died before, so
Duly noted.
that's a no.
Sorry for bothering you. Meanwhile,
So I'm opening up my fridge, grabbing my piss washer.
yeah, by the way,
Crack it
you have a full-size fridge,
Okay, well, opening
no.
up my fridge, grabbing my
it's-
piss washer.
and there is no freezer part. It's just a double-door, full-size fridge loaded with
full of
nothing
piss
but
wasser.
piss wasser for you. In fact, there's a keg in there with a keg stand, and then a bunch of cans and bottles
So he's got a kegerator.
all around there. No. It's been a fridge. It's a refrigerator turned into a kegerator.
So I'll just be like, oh, gotta hold off on that for now. Open up the piss washer. So open up the piss washer, start pouring.
Okay. So after you get your beer, what do you do?
Well, I'm just
Yeah,
sipping
you're
on it.
just
right
sipping
now,
on it.
chugging. Yeah.
You walk around the room. There's TV
Oh no, I'm
in
at,
there.
I'm at the fridge, just
Okay,
chugging
so
right now.
you're just gonna be chugging beer. And
chugging
that's it?
beer right now.
Okay.
It'd be easier to just use the keg.
Quasi,
Chugging beer.
what is Barnabas doing? He's in the room. All of his stuff's there. It's a really nice room, as described before. Think 5-star upper crust hotel.
Circus.
Oh no,
The Bellagio.
better.
Hotel.
Yeah, sort of like the one I stayed in last week. This week.
When you had all sorts of fun with girls?
It was fun.
So, say out loud. Room service?
You hear from you. Yes, sir. How can I help?
So, I take it that these rooms are under constant, at least audio surveillance.
Not exactly. So I'm key to find out anytime you are in duress or need assistance of any way, shape, or form, sir.
Okay. So
I've had years of practice at being discreet.
I see. So basically, whatever privacy there is at the discretion of a computer algorithm.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
All right. So, do I see a computer?
Yeah, you see there's a computer that seems to be hooked to the television. Mm-hmm. The 85-inch screen for the monitor.
Dude, video games.
So what is the bandwidth of the internet here?
We have full fiber circuits with redundancies. There's no speed restrictions.
Oh, to be a video gamer, alas, I am not. All right, in that case, I want to review all the files on Belial that I have access to.
Very well, son. He walks over, types a couple things on the keyboard. You see the screen come up. Right as it does, you see Dustin running down the stairs and jumping on the screen. Full, beautiful HD, 4K. Sorry, 12K. And you see him leap, and one of his feet grabs the railing, catches it. He twists, lands,
Save.
breaks his ankle.
I want
does a keystroke.
I want that footage in my personal video library.
Very well, sir. Anything else I can assist you with?
Does he look hurt?
Oh, very much.
Yeah, so it looks like his ankle went sideways, and you see him reach in to nothing and pull out his broken bow, and he starts using that to create a splint.
Yeah, his leg goes this way and then that way.
I guess, you know what? If I leave this room, will this be saved?
Of course, sir.
Well, please escort me down to where the damn fool cat is.
Very well,
Can
sir.
you
Right
pass
this
me my
way.
glass?
In the name of Jeebus.
So, as you're you're finishing binding it up, you see Barnabas come walking down the stairs.
Timothy told you, huh?
I had
Okay, I'm sorry, you see
intuition.
Timothy and Barnabas come walking down the stairs.
I had intuition. So
you're an
let's take a
asshole.
look. Hold your foot up.
It's my responsibility, sir, to make sure that everyone in this facility remains in top order.
Thank you.
Well, you fucked yourself up pretty bad. Oh, there's going to be a point where God is going to start saying, I've been doing a lot for you. What have you done for me? Just saying.
Either that or he's just gonna keep
Lord
quoting and
Almighty.
laughing.
Lord Almighty, please turn the heart of this unbelieving cat, and while you're at it, fix his leg. I'd be a 7 on
Well, thankfully, he didn't take a lot of damage, just
on
enough to
a
hurt himself.
10. On a ranked 10.
Yeah, so it does heal, but it doesn't heal painlessly.
Oh,
This time there's a little bit of pain as your foot and your ankle sort of reset themselves better than what you had done, and yeah, so there's a little bit of jarring, abrupt pain, but then it goes away.
So,
What did you say not to make a sound?
Yep. Just 6 or better, 2d10. Roll better than last time.
7.
Okay, yeah. He takes it stoically. Very well, sir. So are we ready then?
Where are you
The shades
going?
on.
Oh, we have found your wayward compatriots, sir.
You mean Jack?
Yes, sir. The blind one.
Oh, hell. What an unpleasant surprise.
I did not wish to
means my
disrupt all of you, so I just randomly selected one to notify and bring with me.
That's why I lose my balance.
Well, off with you.
Sure you don't
Go
wanna come
collect, huh?
Too? Sure you don't want to come too? He may need your skills.
Yeah, you might be fucked up too. All right.
After you, my friend.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, sir.
So who's driving?
I'll be driving you, sir. The limo is waiting out front.
Could I trouble you for a mint julep before we go?
You know, Bob can be
Oh,
pissed about that.
Of course, sir.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be one waiting for you in the car.
Excellent. I'm gonna need it.
Probably.
All right, get in the car and start
He
drinking.
opens he opens the door for you guys, so you guys can walk out. And you see this beautiful antique Rolls Royce sitting outside.
How
It's gray. In fact, the type is the Silver Fox,
Oh hell!
which is
If I'd known it would be one of these, I would have dressed up.
Look at my good cloak.
And you see Timothy standing outside of it with the back door open.
All right, fine. It seems like a sin to just sit in this thing and just dressed up I am, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, I got. Put the bow tie on you.
Needs a jacket. Anyway,
So
let's go.
You guys get down there. As you come walking up, he hands you a mint julep. Here you go, sir. Your mint julep.
I got a bottle of water, please.
There's one inside the door for you, sir. You get in, he closes the door, suicide door, and he gets into the front and he starts driving. Meanwhile,
Do we really have to pick him up?
Trevor,
Oh,
Jack
Really?
is in an alleyway.
Fantastic.
He knows it's an alleyway for 3 reasons. Reason number 1, you can hear the traffic passing by, and
Cray told me.
the way that the echoes are, it's an alleyway. Number 2, you were told by the people you were with that they were going to drop you off in an alleyway. Number 3 is the distinct smell of piss that is wafting up
Home.
from near the dumpster nearby.
So he's face first in a puddle.
No, he's standing.
Damn.
Anyway,
But Cray and them didn't stay.
no, literally you are there. You also have the smell of ozone mixing with that scent of piss.
Delicious.
You're in trouble now.
You know.
Alrighty, well, first things first. I'll call out in the alleyway, see if I can find anybody who might be expectorating or leaving themselves.
You don't. No one responds.
Fantastic. Well, we will amble around town, and try to figure out where we are.
Okay, so you go out to the you go out to the
One of the ends.
end, and I need you to make a perception roll so you can try to figure things out.
Absolutely, that's a 12.
Okay, so you get to the end. You do hear cars and people. It does seem like a very busy location. All sorts of music. The quite a variety of scents. A lot of food smells. A lot of perfume smells are what's really hitting you mostly.
I'm gonna try to hail a taxi as best I can.
So you just raise your hand and yell taxi or
Yeah.
hello.
Hi.
Yeah, no, none stop.
Gee, I wonder why.
Someone does stop though, near you, and it's a from what you can tell based on the light tread, their light steps. It's probably either a female or a kid. Cell phones work better.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
Oh, sucks to be you.
Do you think you could help me out then?
I'm not giving you my cell phone.
Oh, no. I wouldn't be able to use it anyways. I can't see. I'm just trying to...
Blind people use cell phone. Okay. How
Right,
can
but
I
I
help
don't
you?
have one, and I don't mean to be taking yours.
Okay,
I'm trying
good.
to figure it out.
Good.
Do you think you could help me? I'm looking for. Well, first, where am I?
Los
not-
Angeles,
Los Angeles. Oh, fantastic.
downtown. Walk of Fame. Ring any bells? I mean, do you not really know where you are?
No, I got dropped off.
Oh. Okay.
I was
Sure.
kidnapped, but I ignored them to death. They decided it was more worth their time to just dump me on the side of the road.
Ha ha. You are joking, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so what would you, how can I help you?
Do you think you could call me a taxi? Or something of that sort?
You're a taxi.
I could get you an Uber, but then I'm going to pay for it. And do you have any money to reimburse me for the Uber? Where are you going? Where are you trying to get to?
Well, I imagine there's an FBI headquarters here, right?
I would guess. Not that
I'll
I've
try
ever
to find
been.
there.
Okay. So how much money do you have?
How much money is it going to cost me?
Probably $50 or so.
Hand or 60.
Okay, that works. I'll wait here until the Uber gets here, because otherwise, they won't know. It's going to say my name, and unless you answer to Stephanie, it's not going to know. So,
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Stephanie.
Right, I shouldn't have given you the... Okay, yeah. Thanks for the money. I'll wait right here with
It's
you.
not like I'm going to follow you anywhere.
Right.
In a
That's
town
not
of
covering it
30
all,
million
is it?
people, a blind man trying to chase after somebody he only has a first name for isn't going to work very easily. You can
But
rest
you don't
assured.
have one of those funny sticks that most blind people use, so how do I know you're blind? Okay, that proves it. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'll just wait right here. You hear her, put her back up to the wall and sort of lean against the wall. And while you're waiting, what do you do? Anything?
I mean,
Looks like it's going to be 10 minutes before an Uber comes here.
okay, thank you.
Sort of, yeah, we're in an alley downtown. It'll take a bit.
I'll just wait patiently.
Okay. Keeping to yourself.
It's a shame you're blind. You could ride those scooters. Oh, they're so much fun.
You could still run scooters.
Good.
Then.
I think at that point it'd be more the scooter riding him.
You ever watch this cartoon called Mr. Magoo?
Right. Okay, so while
Not
you're
a long
waiting,
time, but I'm sure I could with Disney Plus.
while you're waiting,
Plug.
she just sort of minds her own business. You hear people walking by. Not a lot happens. She goes, okay, it should be here any minute. And then you hear a car stop.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you two see Jack
God damn it.
standing on the side of the road. There's a girl with him. Looks like they're talking to each other. She's leaning against the wall. Blonde hair, fairly attractive.
So we lose him
Yeah,
for a week,
fairly fit.
and then he reappears with that.
And Timothy goes, here he is, son. He pulls up.
Open the door.
Okay. Well,
Are you my Uber driver?
actually, Timothy
Yes.
Timothy would be like, do you wish me to open your door for you, sir? As you're pulling up.
I got it.
Oh, I suppose if you want to keep up appearances.
Of course, son. Car stops. You hear a door open, and she goes, that's not, as it pulls up, she goes, oh, someone's getting out of a car, and it's not an
It's not the
Uber.
Uber driver?
No, he's still a minute away.
Oh, then I'll just wait here.
This guy's wearing a suit. And it's a really nice car.
I'll roll down the
I
window.
don't know anybody like that.
And by about then, Timothy's walked around, and he,
people like
as
that.
you're about
I
to
don't know
roll
anybody
down the
who's
window,
got a
he
nice
opens
car.
up the door. Here you go,
Not a
son.
nice car.
Why, Jack, what an unpleasant
Fucking drunk.
surprise.
What are you doing here?
Well, I could ask you the same thing. I was going to...
Do you know these people? Are these the ones that abducted you? I can call 911.
Oh, it's okay. I'm going to the FBI headquarters, remember?
Oh, right.
No, we're not.
I am. I've got an Uber.
You know, young lady,
Yes?
You have helped out our friend, and that is very well appreciated. What is your name?
Stephanie?
Stephanie. Well,
May God
thank you
bless
very much, Stephanie. We're actually part of a group. We are friends, aren't we, Jack?
I'd imagine we are.
Exactly.
He
So-
doesn't sound none too pleased to see me, though. I called it an
Well,
unpleasant
Jack,
surprise.
we actually
is-
managed
okay.
to gain
way
admittance
back.
to the mansion in LA. Remember the mansion that we were talking about going to?
Was there a mansion we were talking about going to?
Right, so here's your money back. It looks like your friends have found you. I'll cancel the Uber ride.
I'll give her $20 back.
Actually,
No, that's
Stephanie,
all right. Yeah?
for your troubles, here, I hand her a C note.
I'm so confused. Okay, thank you. And
Actually,
thank
wait
you.
a minute. Like, you've been very helpful.
Oh God.
What do
here we
you
go.
what do you do? Do you need a
Trying-
job?
I'm trying to get hired, and I'm on my way to I'm on my way to a reading. I'm trying to be an actress.
Oh, that kind of a reading. I was hoping
you-
for tarot.
Do you
No, I do
enjoy
that also.
Do you enjoy superhero reading movies?
Who doesn't? I want to be in one.
Why don't you come with us and
Are you producers?
No, this will help you with your background research for any sort of superhero movie that you are in.
I'm pretty
I do
sure.
all the visual effects.
I'm
and the
pretty
visual
sure
director.
that's what most porn directors say to get young
Right.
actresses.
I like
Yeah,
how
except I don't know.
What kind of movie is this
Actually,
that
we're
you're
looking at
talking
the mansion
about?
on top of the hill.
There's a lot of mansions on top of a lot of hills. What are you?
My hood's down.
I'm blind.
I got that.
I just like the
Oh,
idea
well,
of him actually vocalizing my hood's
Stephanie.
down.
Long and short of it is, we're kind of forming a superhero team, I think. So if you just want to like observe and help out.
That's okay. I've got to get to my audition. Excuse me. And she just walks off.
Remember,
Stiletto says hi.
the best superheroes keep their chests out, shoulders back, and they project that way.
Okay, thank you.
Stiletto says hi.
And she just walks faster.
Did she hear me say that?
You don't know.
What the fuck was that all about?
it's funny how
Anyways, get in the car.
it's funny how Jack was telling her
Grab
about
him by
how
the shirt, pull him
he'd
in.
gotten kidnapped. And then Quasey's over here just like, oh yeah, come in the car with us, complete stranger we've never met before.
Right?
I like how she asked me if you guys were the guys who kidnapped me. My response was,
Anyway, hey,
Okay.
okay, bye. I was like, I tried to do a good turn. Oh well.
So, okay.
a nice mansion.
Well, this kind of helps out what I was trying to do a little bit, but one of the things was to get in contact with you, which is why I was going to go to the FBI office. Figured they'd be able to patch me through to either Winfield or
Oh, Winfield doesn't even know we're here yet.
Dahmer.
Dahmer's with us.
I didn't know that you guys were here. So, that makes two of us.
Do you get in the car, or are you guys just standing outside?
Oh,
just
oh.
asking. No
yeah,
reason.
I'll get in the car.
Okay. So as you guys get in, Timothy closes the door. A couple moments later, where would you like to go, son?
Back to the mansion. Unless you're hungry. Back to the mansion.
Very well,
I
son.
mean, it feels like it's been a week since I've eaten.
Really, I thought it felt like two.
I don't know,
Too
how
slow.
long has it been in-game?
It took us 6 days to get to LA.
It's been a while. It's been a while since you had food.
Yeah, I could really go for it.
You're a little on the hungry side. I would say wasting away, but you're already gone. So you know.
I was slim fit.
Yes, gone. Got
Well,
it.
now you're just slim.
Not Slim Fit, but Slim Jim instead.
You almost look anorexic now.
You already did.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. Well, we'll have some food up at where we're going.
9. Can I hear the pain in his voice?
There is none.
When you're asking pain in his voice, are you meaning that they found you, or that?
Yes and yes.
There is a little strain in his voice. That's about the best that you can hear. His voice is a little strained, like he's on edge. And Timothy is driving through Los Angeles traffic at about 5:30 at night to get you guys back to the
So it's bumper to bumper.
manor. Correct.
So how did you guys manage to get here?
We
You
drove.
Huh. Without me.
Yeah.
Well, you had been abducted with no trace of where we could find you.
All bad apples always turn up, so we figured you'd turn up eventually.
So we figured, might as well, and we left traces looking for you, like along the network of truckers, and put out an electronic search for you. Facial recognition. That's why we are here picking you up, actually. Team.
Yes.
Did
sir?
they leave like a...
Our guest here is apparently very hungry, so I guess I have some food ready for him at the mansion.
Very well, sir. I will make sure that there is a feast prepared. What sort of meals do you like to eat, sir?
Ribeye.
Right? Not talking to you, sir.
hearty food, if you don't mind. Some nice pub fare. We could go with some, probably a pot pie, some stews, fish.
So, fish, chips, and bangers and mash, and a shepherd's pie for you, sir. Is that about right?
Sounds about right to me.
Very well. I'll make sure those are ready for you upon our arrival.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So where the hell have you been for a fucking week?
Well, I went for a walk, and when I came back, y'all were gone.
That's funny because your scent just disappeared from your bed, and that was it. There was no walk, you just disappeared.
It's not how I remember it. I
No.
had a nightmare, went to clear my head, went to get some drinks to clear my head. Next thing I knew, you guys were gone, and a series of blackouts later, here I am.
Well, you were missing, and there was the scent of dangerous in your bed. So, knowing her,
On your pillow, to be exact.
we figured you had been abducted by teleportation.
I suppose it's possible I was teleported off the bus, and then I went for my walk.
As a matter of fact, I don't believe there was any security camera footage of you leaving the bus even.
No.
So, you disappeared from your room, from your bed, without a trace except for the scent of technology linked to dangerous. So, without a way to trace a teleport, we had no way to find you.
You weren't too worried either. Sure, you'd turn up eventually.
And here I am. And here I am.
Exactly so.
That's a good thing we're in LA, though. That means you could look for that guy you were looking for, right?
The computer chasing you now.
Lone Wolf, or whatever his name is?
Casper.
I thought we were looking for Lone Wolf.
We're also looking for Casper.
The ghosts, sir?
No. My friend's name is Casper.
Oh, right, sir. That's right. Stiletto's computer is
Yes.
is running that. First I'd heard the name, sir. Sorry.
No worries. But I met Casper several years ago. Splitting through the woods, you know.
Not the ghost, sir.
No, the ghost.
Right, sir.
6 days, huh?
6 days. 7 now.
My, how Time flies, I guess, when you're.
Getting your ass kicked?
Oh no, I feel fine. You should see the other guy though.
Meanwhile, Rafa,
Yes.
you finish up
Okay.
shooting for probably good solid 2 hours.
Oh, cool. Did I get better?
A little. I mean,
All right, cool. It's better than nothing.
you're sitting there. Your hand is getting sore.
Okay.
There was hearing protections. I'm sure that you put that on.
Okay.
But yeah, your hand is kind
Did
of
you?
sore.
I head to the kitchen.
Okay. So as you're starting to leave the training room, you hear, "So, would you like to try another round at the basic now that you've had a chance to warm up?"
Sure.
Very well. Resetting scenario for you, Sam. Please stand by. All the lights go off in the room. You're plunged into pitch blackness. And then the setting slowly fades back in, and you're in Central Park.
Okay.
And you see the people throwing frisbees, and you hear the sounds of New York City come rolling in. It feels like you're in Central Park. There's a nice breeze. You see a lady walk by. She gets about 40 steps away from you, and some guy just hits her with his shoulder and yanks on her purse, and goes, "Help!"
All right. I pull out my gun again, and I shoot for the guy.
Okay.
Torso shot.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
No stop, no nothing, just shoots.
It's a simulation.
Well,
11.
Okay. Yeah, so you hit. Like, he's running away. You hit him right in the middle of the back. He falls forward on the ground.
I run up to him and stand over him.
Okay, so as you're running up, he rolls over onto his back, stands up, rips his jacket off. You see rippling gray muscles.
Gray muscles?
His skin is all grayed looking, and he's like, "Okay, let's rumble."
And then, how far away? Can I touch him if I go like that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so I put my hand on his chest and go, "Are you fucking sorry?" And then I count down from 5.
Okay. Initiative.
Oh. Okay. That's just one die, right?
Yeah, one die added to your base initiative.
30.
Wow, you go right before him. Okay, so you count down, roll for your... He goes, "What do you think? I'm going to mop the floor with you first," as you're counting down.
I rolled a 14.
Okay, and the electricity goes off. It actually sends him back a little bit. It's like a little electric blast from your hand, a little explosion. He gets launched back about like 3-4 feet. He stops himself. My turn. And he swings at you. Agility?
6.
Total physical. That'd be your health and any other physical powers that might help you, so probably just your health.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
I like, by the way, how he was just standing there waiting for you to count down.
You know, you
it is the basic.
it goes off. You know, he comes back. He hits you like right in the face. You take a health as his knuckles hit you.
Damn.
He's
Just
like,
one health.
just one hit, just boom.
Remember, it's only on
How
one
does that
side.
feel? Ow!
Could you tone it down, Tim?
Sorry, sir, it's on basic.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Who's Tim?"
So then I grab my gun and I point at him and I just say 3, 2, 1. I count
Okay.
down from 3 to
Okay.
1.
Roll, because you've got the higher initiative, so. But one.
15.
Okay. That electric blast hits him again right in the... I mean, you point your pistol, you say 3, 2, 1. You don't pull the trigger. The lightning just erupts out, hits him square in the chest again. He staggers him backwards, and he's like, "Ugh, damn it. Okay, fine. I give up."
Then I walk up to him, like, is he, like, leaning down a
Yeah,
little bit?
he's leaning down. He's like, he actually drops down, so he's got like one hand on the ground and he's on his knees.
So with my gun,
raising one hand up pathetically.
so with my gun still in my hand, I did a little hop and go, bah! and I hit him with the bottom of my gun in the head.
Roll.
9.
Okay. Bop! You hit him. It doesn't seem to do anything. He's like, "Oh, I said I quit! Stop!"
I know. I just wanted to do that. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome, sir. And it fades. And you're in a stark white room.
Okay.
Good job, sir. You actually won this time.
I can't believe it.
Level 2. Starting.
What you get from petting the dog.
Would you like to continue to the next level, sir?
Oh no, food sounds good right now.
Very well. So, what would you like to eat?
I don't know. I'll see what they have there.
Right, sir. I will meet you in the kitchen.
Okay.
Actually, I'll meet you in the elevator, and I'll escort you to the kitchen. I just realized you have not had the tour yet.
No.
And he, you walk towards where the elevator is. The door opens. He's standing there. If you'll step in, sir.
Neat. Okay.
And the elevator goes up, and he takes you to the kitchen. Meanwhile, Ryan.
All right. So, how long has it been since I've entered this room to this moment?
Couple hours.
Couple hours.
I'm assuming you've been standing there for a couple hours, sucking down some beers.
Just drinking beer. So I'd say I'm probably on
You're
my.
literally just standing there the whole time.
I'm probably on just my 15th beer. But at this point too, I've decided to start doing cake stands. And so before I get to
So you take the
start-
keg out of the refrigerator?
take the cake out of the refrigerator.
Because
and then-
the
and then
refrigerator is kind
keg.
of hard.
I thought you said kegel.
No.
Kegel
That's
stands.
what I heard.
So
You see what I put up with?
I'm gonna
release.
Dale cables?
so I'm gonna set my hands on the rim and just yell out, "Tim,
Yes, sir.
help me!" And just start-
Are you sure
start,
that's not a kegel?
Start kind of like just propping myself up to put my legs up and say, "Hold my legs."
This is quite undignified, son.
I'm living my glory days.
As he make an agility check.
One. The wrong one.
No, roll Quasi's dice.
No.
14. Agility 5.
Okay. So you are able to get up there, and he just sort of walks up and steadies them with one hand. Very undignified, son.
I don't care, Tim. Poor.
I'm sorry, sir.
Poor.
Pull what, sir?
Turn on the tap, Tim.
Oh, right. Are you sure you're okay for this, sir? As he's like
Here's going in my mouth at this point.
Yeah,
right?
So you get pretty blitzed,
Oh, yeah.
basically. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's my day off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the rest of you guys drive up to the beautiful mansion. So the car drives to the gates. The gates automatically open. You guys drive in. The gates close. It's been about 2 hours in the car for you guys to get there.
Sounds about right. So, where did we go from? We went from downtown to the hills.
Yeah, downtown to the hills.
Oh yeah.
He knew a couple shortcuts. It probably should be closer to 4, but we're gonna say 2, and just be nice about it.
Two's average.
You feel the car stop. A few moments later, you hear the door open next to Barnabas. Here you go, son.
That's you, son.
All right. I don't know how you give the tour to a blind person.
Just leave that to me, son.
Okay. Well, we
I've
got
been
food.
well trained in presentation to many different people with significant issues. So disabilities, if you will.
Okay.
Sounds like I'm not the only one with issues.
Of course not, sir. I've been dealing with at least one of your brethren all day.
Huh.
All right.
So you guys get out of the car.
Got our car. I'm following him to the kitchen.
I follow the smell of food.
So you don't smell any food at all.
Son of a bitch, I was told dinner would be ready.
As you guys come up to the front
was.
door.
When he got in there.
So as you guys get to the front door, I'm going to cut over to Bill. He brings you into the kitchen. You smell all sorts of great things.
Oh, that smells delicious. What is that?
Which one, son? So I've got some shepherd's pie here. I've got some fish and chips, as well as some bangers and mash. However, all of these are for your friend Jack.
Oh, well, I'll just sit in his chair and keep it warm for him. I'll also do a taste test to make sure he's going to like everything.
Very well, son. I can do that. He takes you to the dining room, brings the food out, puts it in front of you, puts some silverware down. And what would you like to drink with this assortment, son?
Do you have any Four Eyes ales?
I believe we do, son.
I'll take some.
If not, I'll get some. Which variety, son?
Cucumber raspberry.
Their kombucha sounds delicious. There's no label.
Not the ones with label.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you go with
This
that
is
one?
his friend's beer.
Oh.
So he brings some back because, it's a role-playing game, so why not?
Real quick, I just want to roll to see how much of it I ate at this point.
Okay.
I can't do math. 11.
Oh, yeah, you can decimate all of it if you really wanted to.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah, okay.
Question is Timothy going to stop you?
He didn't stop you.
He helped me.
Been eaten in 7 days.
So you guys get escorted in. He's like, right this way, sir. There's the dining room is right over here. If you'll please have... Oh, excuse me, sir. I believe you're keeping the chair warm
Yes.
for your friend.
And then I speed walk out of the room.
Okay.
But just behind the door so I could hear him yell.
Okay. Here you go, son.
Thank you.
Your
Collapse into
your
the chair.
friend Bill was keeping your seat warm for you, and of course he had to taste test your food. You guys see 3 empty plates
Taste test, huh?
as he, slides the plates closer to you.
Hey, Barnabas.
Any food?
I like how I taste test.
So you reach out, and so the plates are empty.
Timothy, was it?
Yes, sir. How can I help?
Is this a joke?
I'm not sure, sir. Please, help me understand.
Well, there's no food on these plates.
Well, there was when I set them down in front of your friend, sir. He told me he always taste tests your food, sir.
Fantastic. Timothy, could you call me an Uber?
You're an Uber.
So why would I use that name for you?
No, I would like to get some food. So since I
Oh, you would wish
apparently
some
there
more
isn't
food
any
brought
here.
out. I'll be right back, sir.
Can you give me a ribeye, please? Medium.
Oh, you wish it cooked this time. Very well. Meanwhile, what are you doing, Barnabas? You're seeing all of this. You would have seen Bill stand up as soon as you guys were getting in the room and sort of speed walk out. Saw the empty plates. You heard the exchange.
Could I see how well I'm stifling my laughter?
Yeah. You need at least a 13 though.
4.
Yeah, no. You guys hear the snickering from the other side of the door that Timothy just walked through to go to the kitchen. And by snickering, I mean
He lost his gut.
all-out laughter.
I don't know if
Bill, Agent Dharma Sender, you are a right bastard fucko. How dare you steal a food from somebody that has been starved in prison for a week?
I start laughing harder.
Holy Jack.
A few moments later, so in the kitchen, you see Timothy come in there, and before while you're laughing in between tears, you see him. He's suddenly made 3 more courses in the span of a few minutes. He comes back out. Here you go, son. He sets plates down.
I try to just collect myself.
Thank you. I basically just collapse into the food.
He does that
In a
often.
mixture of devouring it and also
Sleeping.
exhaustion.
Right, so do you need a bib?
Yes,
No,
you
this is fine.
Very well. Share your countrymen's manners.
Well, I will.
Normally manners are high on my priority, but right now I haven't eaten in a week.
Oh, right. What would you like to drink with your meal, sir?
That's some fine Irish whiskey.
You might not want to on an empty stomach if.
He's inhaling his food.
We'll start with tea.
Very well, sir. Earl Grey, work good for you?
Yes.
Very well.
Sugar, milk,
How many lumps?
one is fine.
Very well. Comes back, sits there, you hear the nice rattle of a teacup on a saucer as he sets it down in front of you. And after he sets that down, he walks away again, comes back again, and sets a almost bloody steak in front of you.
He said medium.
Here you go, sir. Your steak. I believe this is how your kind enjoys it best.
I like mine cooked.
Very well. I can show some more fire to it, sir. He
That's
picks
why
it
I
up
said
and walks
medium.
out.
I thought you were going to say he shows it a picture
Could
of
I-
a flame.
Can I come back into the? Well, first of all, have I collected myself?
Yeah. So in the amount of time it takes him to, you see him like grab a steak out of the fridge and like drop it and then put it on a plate and come walking back in. And that sort of makes you, what the heck is he doing? Curiosity sort of helps you control your laughter a little bit, and you're able to compose yourself so you can walk back in anytime you wish.
Okay. Jack, you found my potatoes.
No, actually.
No. How'd you get here? How'd you find us? I carved our address on one of the potatoes and I left it in the pile where the bus was. Hi.
Well, apparently I was teleported off of the bus and then left to my own devices because I woke up, I went for a walk to get some drinks, clear my head, go for a walk. I got back to the bus and there was nothing there.
Not even the potatoes.
I didn't hear any potatoes.
You don't hear. Okay. That's fine.
And then I started walking. I think I might have gotten on a train or something at some point. And there was a series of blackouts. And then I woke up in an alleyway.
Highly
you-
believable coming from you.
So you didn't talk to Dangerous at all?
No,
And he sets a steak that's been cooked a little bit more.
Medium?
No, just cooked a little bit more in front of you.
so now it's a rare.
Here you go, Sam.
I'll do this time, thank you.
You're quite welcome. And he walks out.
Pulls out his knife and a fork and
You'd have noticed that there would have been silverware beside you.
So, John,
By the
since
time I
I'm
get-
sitting down, I would like a pastrama sandwich in the style of Katz's jelly.
Very well, sir. I'll get right on that. What would you like to drink, sir? Oh, and there would have been a glass of milk for you.
okay.
I would like
An Irish car bomb.
no, let's see. Out of character, John. Like, what's a good New York beer?
It's been a while since I've
Four Eyes Ales is
looked
pretty good.
at New York
That's
It's a
beer.
good New York.
beer.
That's a joke.
It's been a little while since I've looked at New York beers. Let me find a list for us real quick.
Just say like the boardwalk. I'm sure there's one called that.
The Coney Island. That had a picture of him, didn't it?
Oh, and I guess at some point I got my ear pierced.
Take a look at the piercing.
Which side?
Left one.
So the one was already pierced with the listening device in it.
Yes.
Um,
Maybe I just wanted it airing then.
Port
I don't
Jeff
know.
Brewing Company, so it has a really nice one. I'll bring it out to you.
All right. Also, check to make sure that he's not being tracked.
I will ask Master Darkbolt to do that, so that's a little bit past
Oh, Chris?
my knowledge. Mm-hmm. But I'll get right on that for you, sir. Mm-hmm. And he brings your food out, your beer out, and then... Is there anything else before I take my leave?
An Irish car bomb.
He means the drink.
I was going to ask which Irishman you wanted the bomb to be placed in the car of, but I guess you mean a drink. Very well, sir. I'll be right back. And he walks out.
All right, Jack, I just saved you.
So where are we?
A little bit later, he comes back and brings you an Irish car bomb. Meanwhile,
And he drinks it.
So, Tim's still in the room with me.
yes, the whole time, hand on your,
All
hand
right,
on your
Tim.
leg.
I think that's enough. Let me down. Help me down, please. Hi.
Very well, son. Make an agility check.
19.
He drops you.
Okay. Yeah, he just, let's go. He's like, let me down. But, you know, you actually do it rather nicely. You're able to kick your legs just perfectly, and you pull yourself out of the keg stand
It's practice.
like a skilled college student.
It's been a few years, but I still got it, I think.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Thank you, thank you.
That dismount was amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what we call it. Where's everyone at? I kind of want to get this whole party started.
In the dining room,
Okay,
The party hasn't started
all
yet.
right. Help me out with this.
sir. In the dining room with a tea glass and a cutting knife.
Sounds like a party to me. All right, help me out with this, Tim. Start, like, tilting the keg over.
I can just have one there for you, sir, so that this one can stay in your refrigerator, nice and cold.
We can use both then.
Right, if you wish, sir.
All right, help me out with this. Help me tilt.
Okay, it looks like you're doing rather fine on your own, though.
Yeah, but, yeah. All right, you're right. I got it. Okay. Well, help me roll it at least.
How much of the keg did you
You
drink?
gotta direct me at least to.
Right, just follow me, sir.
Okay.
Why don't you just put it on your shoulder, sir?
10 flights of stairs.
I like the way you think, Tim. I think I told you I liked you before, but I like you even more now.
Very well.
All right.
So how I'm the keg?
Yeah, you easily lift it up, put it on your shoulder.
Still stumbling a little bit.
Yeah, he puts a hand out and steadies you.
All right, Tim. Where are we going?
Follow me, sir, down to the ground floor.
Okay.
Then you go down the many, 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 many stairs to get down to the ground floor.
All right, Tim. I think we. All right. So.
You're doing good, sir. Just follow on
All right.
as you slowly lose track of him as you're going down the stairs.
Tim.
I'm here, sir. Just keep going.
I can't see you.
It's all right, sir. Just keep going. You're fine.
Okay. Where are we going exactly?
Dining room, sir.
Why are you sounding so far away?
You're slowing down. Maybe you should speed up.
Oh, wait. I think I just found myself sitting on the stairs. Mind helping me up real quick?
Very well, sir. Give me a moment. Very well, sir. Here you go.
Okay, let's go.
As
Alright.
you guys make your way down the stairs, this time he stays within eyesight.
Okay. Whew.
All three of them.
I forgot that there's 3 sets of stairs.
Right, son?
Why am I seeing 3 of you right now, Tim?
It might be all of the beer, sir.
Oh, maybe. Why do I feel 3 hands on me, Tim?
That I don't know. I only have one on you right now. My other one's right here.
Ah, maybe it's a fist or something. I don't know. All right. Maybe. All right.
Okay.
How much further?
Just another quarter mile.
If his hands
Quarter
are on
mile.
his shoulders, that ain't his thumb.
We call that a joke, sir. It's right this way. and he escorts you down the last flight of stairs and around the corner and into the dining room. Meanwhile, you guys are eating. And you see Timothy escort Jonah in. Here you go, sir. The gang is all here, as you say.
Jonah?
Time to get this party started, guys. Just
Jonah?
drop the keg on the floor.
And, so you drop it. Everyone sees except you. Timothy just sort of reach over and catch it before he hits the floor. He's like, I've got that for you, sir.
Hardwood.
And he sets it down. Yes, hardwood floors. I must protect it at all costs, sir.
Oh, you're right. That is hardwood.
Just like your head.
Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, you want to hit this head, though? It's like it's a good beer.
So where
How
are
many
we?
hands do you see?
Yeah.
You're at the Knight's Manor, sir.
Knight's Manor.
Yes, sir.
Bill, I know you've been wanting to try to hit some of this beer, right? Pisswall Sewer, it's real good.
All right, here, help me up, Tim.
Right, sir. I have very little experience with this, but it is recent.
All right, Tim, you grab his one leg, I'll grab his other leg.
Roll an agility check.
Oh boy.
13.
Okay, yeah, so you're able to start kicking your legs up, and he grabs one of your legs and lifts it, and Timothy just sort of has his hand on the side of your leg the whole time. Wearing white gloves, by the way. And he, would you like to do the honors, sir, or me?
Oh, yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Do I get waterboarded?
No, you get beer boarded. It's similar idea, but completely different. Some of it
More
does go up your
torturous.
nostrils. Because Jonah's in charge of the...
I'm not ready for it.
Yeah,
And
not at all.
between going up my nose and go... Just barely anything makes it down my throat except for whatever made it into my nose.
Yeah.
So-
right.
Okay.
So while I'm holding him, I'm going to just kind of look around and say, oh, Jack, and just look over. What's up, man?
Make it go over and strength check.
Try to hug.
Tea.
Yeah, Jack has finally got his tea. He's only had one sip. By the way, it tasted perfect.
Well,
Perfect.
I was gonna say,
And then
by
Jonah
the time
comes
the
up.
tea comes out, I've probably eaten enough to have some manners again.
Jonah comes out right as you had your sip. You're about to have a second, and he sort of barrels into you, and the teacup goes flying.
I
For
dive
anyone else in the room, make a perception roll. Go ahead and roll your agility to catch
Me
it.
too?
I mean, you have
I'm
to
on the
really after
floor.
you want. Yeah, what did
Not
you roll
yet.
for your strength
It's
roll?
a 15 to
For
parry
my,
him.
oh, I thought it was his strength roll.
No,
Oh,
your
my
strength
strength
roll.
roll.
oh, no, I'm letting you go.
19.
Okay.
Can I choose to fail this?
You can choose to fail
I'm
this.
going to choose to fail this.
Okay. Okay, so
Well,
15 to parry the hug.
mass chaos ensues. So as you're going up to hug him, you feel his hand catch you under your armpit and sort of move you off to the side as he's sort of like, my tea.
hold up. Can I deflect since I have my arms out? And just go for the hug.
Try.
52 to catch it.
Okay.
4.
No, you fail. But you do wrap your arms around him from behind.
Okay.
Sort of.
Tea.
And you guys, so you see Bill head first going down towards the keg, face first. At which point Timothy goes, "Don't worry, sir, I've got you." You're somehow on your feet, dizzy as heck. Because you see Timothy with his hand on his knee, just sort of push, other hand goes behind his head and flips him as he takes 3 steps. You catch you're reaching your hand out to catch the tea. You actually see Timothy grab the cup, grab the liquid, and you would have had it. He was just like, "Here you go, son."
Oh, tea.
While I'm still.
Hi, Jonah. It's good to see you.
Joe, son.
I've missed you, man. It's been like
A
a week.
Yesterday. You saw him yesterday.
Cat!
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, the pussy is here. In
Very
boots, I might add.
That's
I'm
a.
not wearing boots. I'm wearing shoes.
Oh, right, sorry.
He still has the prime rib in front of him, right?
My mistake. No, it's actually gone.
Okay. Oh,
I still have the what?
You see what's
prime
left
rib.
of the prime rib.
It was ribeye.
Or
Ribeye, that's
ribeye, or
right.
whatever the
Ribeye.
heck he was eating.
all right. Oh, cat.
Yes. Cat.
I had a fun time. You should try that cake stand too. It's pretty fun.
No, thank you.
Okay.
So what's currently the
Sick.
plan? Apparently there's a party.
Is there anything
Barnabas
else
was talking
before
about
you
making a
start talking
superhero
business, huh?
movie.
Wait, we're making a superhero movie?
I don't know.
Now,
Tim, I
could
think
you,
we're okay.
Could you contact
Thank you, Tim.
Doc Bolt and say,
He's on his way up, son. So he should be here momentarily. If there's nothing else, I will take my leave. Just if you need anything, don't hesitate to call. Excuse me.
of course.
And he walks out.
No, there's no movie. It was just a way to get some extra help around here.
Okay.
Do we need extra help? It seems we've got quite a
Well,
Tim,
capable.
Yes, son.
is there any like instant sober like drink or something you can make?
Unfortunately, I do not know the recipe for that.
Wait. You're sober?
Mage used to do that for the group when they needed it, sir, but he is not available at this time.
I think we got to get you another cake stand.
Oh no.
You sure? I mean, you look like you were handling the printed well that first time.
Would I know as a member of the Knights?
You can make a memory check, Trevor.
15.
Okay, so you do recall the name. You've heard the name recently from somebody that you had a conversation with shortly before coming here, as a child of the Knights. And I'll fill you in more while we're on break.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
But it was a child of the Knights.
yes.
Okay. Not one of the Knights.
Medical practice 6 to sober him up.
Yeah.
Slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, just slap the hot water, coffee. I mean, honestly,
slap me.
medical practice these days, there isn't really a cure for alcoholism or being drunk other than a lot of water.
Well, there's that drink they give us in the military.
Yeah, but that's not medical.
And a lot of sleep. A lot of sleep.
Yeah, so we're going to go to break real quick. So thank you guys for watching up to this point. Please stay tuned, and we will be
Right back.
right back. Hey, and before we go, though, Hairball, it is the Knight's Mansion. Not sure which is this the same mansion you were asking about because you've played in my game before. It's not the mansion I think you mean, but it is the Knight's Mansion.
He meant Sifa's mansion.
Oh, right,
That's him saying that.
Not
I
Sifa's
was
mansion.
saying, I don't know if
But
it means
but
Sifa's mansion, but it's
I
definitely
will.
not.
Yeah, this is the Knight's Mansion, not the manor house in.
the
Chapter one.
game.
So yeah, so we'll go, and it's also not the mansion from the from season 1 where they had the portable mansion. It's not that either. There we go.
We need to pick that up again.
So we will be back shortly. We are going to break, and we will see you in a few moments.
Bye.
You know,
Peace
there's
out.
like people curing cancer out there, and we just
welcome back. Appreciate you guys bearing with us while we went ahead and took a quick break
Got some
to
snacks.
gather our notes and to talk about things. Me gather the notes and talk about things.
And I change shirts.
And people changing shirts. And,
So, this is
other
one of
things.
the Four Eyes Ale shirts that if you message them, they don't post about it, but if you message them, you could purchase one of these for $15.
It's really fancy.
It's nice. I'm looking at
It's very
possibly getting one
Christmassy
myself.
as well.
Okay.
But there's also a black version too.
That's less Christmassy.
But more my
Perfect
speed.
Christmassy.
Anyway, so back to the game. So Trevor answered your question. So at this point, actually, Darkbolt comes walking in.
Hey, Ozone.
So you guys wanted me to. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there.
Hey.
Hi. I didn't see
great
you there either.
Folks, this is
You
Jack.
don't see anybody there ever.
Jack. This is Darkbolt.
Blonde Boy and Chris.
Pleasure.
Chris and
His
Blonde
name
Boy.
is Darkbolt.
Pleasure.
It sounds like his name is Chris, but he goes by Darkbolt.
So he's the son of.
Yeah.
I forgot what your dad's name is.
Stiletto.
Yes.
Oh,
Silhouette.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Stiletto.
Yeah, I've got to find him. I know he's still alive. So. Yeah. Anyway,
Here's hoping. I'll drink some tea.
what'd you need?
Well,
Average Cur Bomb.
basically, we needed
You
you
already had one.
to see if
Real one this time.
Jack here is carrying any tracing technology.
Oh yeah, let me. I can check for that. That's not invasive. Don't worry. You hear "Guddick, guddick, guddick," as he puts his hand up to his sunglasses, and no, there's no signals coming off of him.
I'm just going to go right behind Darkbolt as he's doing that. Just kind of like look over his shoulder.
Are there any magical creatures on him? Or do we need somebody else for that?
What?
I don't know anything about magic.
Oh,
I'm a
well,
tech guy.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
is Jack possessed?
Feel possessed.
Roll.
Well, hey, mentioned it. That's a 9.
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
No magical tracking spells or anything?
So,
Doesn't-
why are you guys so unpleasantly surprised to see me, aside from you, Jonah, of course?
Because I love you, man.
I know. I can feel the genuine...
He's not got his
Camaraderie.
waist pressed up against you, dude. Does he?
No, I'm not even near you. I don't know what
You
you're doing.
were hugging me.
No,
Yeah, you
I
walked
said,
up
I
and
said it was
hugged him.
behind Darkbolt.
Oh yeah, he walked off and.
missed that
But I
part.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Are you
Well, we
sober from the fumes
we
of
were
being out
anticipating a nice, like, exciting hunt to find you, and all of a sudden you just pop up in an alleyway in Los Angeles. Too easy.
I agree. I was gonna go to the FBI headquarters and try and get in contact with Winfield or Agent Dahmer because I don't have any of your phone numbers. So I was gonna just
Do you
basically
even have
barge
a
my-
phone?
I don't. I was going to basically do whatever it took to get in front of
Hey,
whoever
Doc
was
Bolt.
in charge of the facility.
Can
and
you
then-
arrange a phone for a blind person with limited mental capabilities?
I can whip you all up some communicators.
Oh, hey, that works too.
The last ones we had kind of fell out of his ear, so
Right.
Oh
I
wait,
got a
do we
new one.
still have the Vex earrings?
No,
Oh, they're gone.
Okay.
no, those vanished during the fight.
Okay.
I can. Here, let me see what I've got. He unzips some of his leather jacket pockets. Yeah, I've got some right here actually. What kind do you want? Bracelets, earrings.
He needs an earring. A stud, most likely.
Okay.
I'll.
Do they come with on and off switches?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Could you?
I mean, I don't want to hear what you do alone in a room.
I agree. I don't like to hear their babble too often.
Can you make me glasses like these, or could you alter these glasses, but make them to A, they never fall off, and B, kind of do what yours do?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'll be blind for a second.
Can you
Second time in 2 weeks?
can you make me like a Like a laser gun?
Please don't. Please say no.
Why?
Because it's cool.
It'll take some time. It'll take some time for me to do something like that for you.
Practical application. He doesn't need one.
Awesome.
Okay.
What's wrong with your shotgun? You took off a guy's skull with
So he
that.
takes your glasses
Good point.
and he
But laser
reaches
guns
into
are cool.
his
Wow, but a
jacket
laser
pocket
won't
and
take
pulls
off
out another
somebody's
pair of
face.
Oakleys just like his.
We'll find
Okay.
out.
Holds them up to it. Yeah, it's going to take me about a half hour.
That's fine.
Okay. Puts those in a pocket.
So what have you been up to?
Hands you a little clip that clips onto your ears. Hands you one too.
Clip.
Yeah. How about you two?
Sure.
Bracelet, earpiece, what?
Hook me up with all of it.
One or the other, not both.
It's a fashion device.
What?
Yeah.
Right.
A cuff for him. The one ear that's not cauliflowered.
What he said.
Right.
Actually,
Permanent implant.
Wait, I have a cauliflowered ear?
yes,
I thought it was
you do.
missing. I thought it was missing.
No, we glued it back on for you.
It's like one of those Mr. Potato Head ears.
Wait. You weren't there when I lost my ear.
But I found it and glued it on for you.
What would you like, sir?
You know what? At this point, I do not want to have any outward bling, so if you can do one of those in subcutaneous,
You want me to put something under your skin?
yeah,
You
Okay.
could
behind
always,
my ear.
I
you could
can do
always
that.
do a cross.
That would be sacrilege.
Give me like a half hour to work up yours. He walks over to your good ear and clips something on it. Okay. So yeah, the others I'll take about a half hour. Anything else before I get working on that stuff?
You're
for you?
sneaky.
No, he walked right up to you.
Actually, I just walked right behind him because he was behind me. But anyway, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
You're still sneaky.
So,
Anywhere on Casper?
I guess our job is to track down your father and the rest of the knights.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I've now that we found him, we're still looking for his friend Casper, and we are. And then I've got the algorithm starting to look for any traces of the knights.
Would you mind doing me a favor?
It depends. I'm not
Why
doing
is your
anything.
voice cracking?
Are
you going through puberty again?
There was another friend of ours. We haven't seen her in a while. You mind? What was her name? Shade. I don't know.
Oh, Maya.
That's what. Oh Maya. You mind looking up Omaya on your computer real
I think
quick?
it's just Maya. But
Maya.
Oh.
is it a Maya?
It's
Yes.
Maya.
Oh man, I've been
Hey.
writing it down.
Okay.
In my book the whole time.
I'm sorry,
Maya.
but Jonah, you know Amaya's in FBI custody while they're healing her.
Wait, she got arrested?
No, she got very injured.
Oh. That's
So
right. I
we know
remember.
exactly where she is.
Okay, so I
Still
don't
haven't-
have to do.
No.
Okay.
Still, we haven't heard from her.
You could ignore him, really, at this point.
Well, you can call up Agent Winfield and ask about her.
I suppose that's true.
So Darkbolt, are you just like a freelance kind of man, living your best life out here, or what's
I've dedicated my life after my dad vanished to finding him
oh yeah,
and the rest of the nights.
He hasn't been in here for a long time. He was grounded, so
So long.
grounded?
Yeah.
That sounds like a story.
He said
Well,
he's actually died a
we-
few times. It's
We
crazy.
ungrounded him.
Yeah, my dad grounded me before the Knights went off to go fight Belial, and so I wasn't able to be there with them.
When they disappeared, there was nobody to lift the ground, and so that's where we helped him.
Yeah.
How so?
By breaking and entering and reactivating the computer.
I busted up a few things.
Yes, you busted them up.
We
good.
brute forced it. So right now we have guest privileges at the fully automated mansion of the Knights. So we were able to turn the mansion back on.
It's the least I could do for them, for their help, for your guys' help to
So are we?
get me in here and to agree that to help me look for my dad in the night.
So we are looking for the knights. So what are we? Some sort of questing group or something?
Well, I mean, most teams have a name,
Misfits in action.
Nah.
so I mean, I think
bunch
it'd be
of
cool for us
misfits
to have a
and we're in
super
action.
group name.
Oh,
Maybe the squires.
How
Why don't
long
we
has
call
your
ourselves-
dad been gone?
A week.
Quite a while. My dad's been gone for quite a while.
Years.
Years.
We could call ourselves the Gators.
No.
why don't we
No.
call ourselves Critical Role?
Why would we call ourselves that?
I think there's a copyright thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay, that's
who,
unfortunate.
Who rolls critically? That's weird.
I like the Squires. I'll second that one.
Wait,
Sure.
we're squires? To who?
I don't.
Well, we're
I
looking
don't know
for
if
the
we really
knights.
need a.
guess
I
that's
get
true.
it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's clever.
But wasn't the Knights an nonogram?
Don't
Minigram?
strain yourself.
Yes,
You know,
Could you figure out a way to shut him
maybe
up?
you should sober up before you put
ball
in
gags
some
work
input.
rather nicely. So.
Some input.
Maybe.
Ball gag? Ball gag? Ball gag?
Ball gag.
All right, ball gag.
Very well, so I'll go see if I can find one.
What's
I
this
believe
about a
Amari
baseball?
had one in her room last week.
What are we?
But
What are we
What
doing?
What in our nation did you
I get one out?
You don't have one.
What are we doing? A baseball? We're throwing a
Yes.
baseball around?
We're throwing a baseball, yes.
Oh, wait. I got a good name for us.
Tim, quickly,
Is it the
please.
Gators?
No. It's the baseball players.
Quickly, Tim.
A few moments later, he comes back with a black ball gag with a bright red ball in it.
Wash it first, please.
We got
It's
infield.
been thoroughly sterilized. So here you go.
I'll let you do it.
We got infield,
I would rather one of you do, Sam.
outfield,
I'll take it.
All right.
pitcher,
Hey,
catcher.
what would you say if you were going down a roller coaster real fast right now? We-
Okay, roll agility to try to shove a ball gag in his mouth.
Are we really doing this?
20? What's 87?
15.
So 35?
35. Okay. So you're like, wee, and you feel like a ball getting shoved in your mouth and something being
Well, the
tied
way-
behind your neck.
The way that I say we, which is, I imagine the way he says we, would be we. So teeth clip pretty
Yeah,
close
I
together.
I know.
Yeah, but he rolls a 35.
So it's hold on. It's pressed up against your teeth,
Uh-huh.
and the rubber band is fastened behind your head.
Okay.
Wee.
No talk, only happy now.
And he just goes like this, and you guys hear the rubber snap as he goes.
We didn't plan for this.
We.
Hey, Jonah, why don't you do another keg stand for the next, 10 minutes?
I think I could do that.
I mean, unless you've lost your touch.
Timothy,
I want to see if we can do it for the next 2 hours straight.
we're at it again.
Very well, so you know.
Get that other cake stand and set it right next to it.
You know this is undignified, son.
You said that before, I think.
Right,
I mean,
son, of course.
if he's able to keep his white suit clean, I think I can keep
I
myself
don't have a
clean.
white suit.
He has a
How
black
drunk
suit.
are you?
Black suit? Clean.
You've inverted colors. He's so drunk, he's inverted colors.
I actually thought it was white. I couldn't remember
He's
that.
saying in negative values.
Jonah, I want to see if we can do it for 2 hours straight.
Well, I could try.
It's a lot of beer.
It is a lot of beer.
It's a lot of quiet time, though.
We'll see.
Get roll an agility roll while Timothy walks up.
It would be greatly appreciated.
15.
Yep, you perfect form. Get right back
Here
up.
we go.
He puts his hand on your knee,
Thank you.
shoves the tap in your mouth, and starts.
Oh, this is all going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up to Darkbolt and say, so what's the next thing we do?
I don't
Is the
know.
computer still updating?
It's it can't reestablish the link to the satellite that the Knights went to last.
Does
As in, it can't seem to find the satellite. where
is
the
it
Knights
destroyed?
should last. I don't know.
Can we get a visual?
If we had a spaceship,
Or we
Are the
could
squires
hack
going to
into another
space?
satellite and
I'm gonna try that route once I get your guys' stuff made for you.
excellent.
Well, my dad was Stiletto. I'm not really that good at tracking people. That's one of the reasons I was hoping you guys would help.
Well, I have a
You're
question
still
for
OG.
you. It's been a number of years, and just saying, what would you do if you found out that they're gone?
That's right, you weren't with them. My dad can't die. He's been cursed. Sort of like me.
You can't die?
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind.
The family curse has been passed down, if you will, to me. It's been that way since I hit puberty.
He pulls out an arrow.
I really do
Actual?
mind. Just because I can't die doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
True.
Now, Dustin, can I remind you of the insanity of what you just proposed?
That's true.
You're going to show a blind man by killing somebody.
Yep.
That I can't see.
Yeah. Now, so you've got your little task to do. I'm gonna go up and retire for the evening and do some research.
So what
Okay.
happens if you're horribly maimed?
We eventually get better.
You regrow limbs?
Twice.
Counting his head.
You regrow heads?
Yeah.
Hearts?
It's
All
not
of
pretty.
I'm sure if it all push came to shove, he could regrow his body.
Well, do you need some extra parts? Are you missing something?
No, I'm just
Brain cells.
I'm just saying if
Do you need a brain transplant?
sometimes just because you can't die doesn't mean you can't be scattered so far or injured in
Why
such
are
a
you
way that you
asking?
can't come back easily.
Do you know something that you're not telling me?
I know that it's been a number of years and a group as powerful as the Knights just vanishing doesn't sound very feasible to me.
Right, which is why they're somewhere. That makes perfect sense.
Unless
they're
they're
nowhere.
dead.
But Stiletto can't die.
See? Logic. From...
Stop trying to convince him that his dad's dead. That's kind of messed up.
They may be nowhere. It is a place. I
Well,
have been there.
good night, everybody.
They could be banished to some
night.
plane of existence.
Jonah's
that
gonna
doesn't
take his mouth
exist
off the
anymore.
spout.
No.
Beer comes out. What if he got exploded?
Put the,
I'm
it back in his mouth.
going to my room.
I don't know.
I'm not saying it's something that I want to be true. I'm just saying.
Alright, let's get off the subject
Tell you what, let me go
I
build
think
you
it's
guys
kind of
stuff.
important if we're trying to look for somebody.
right now. It's been a long day.
I'll let you guys talk about this. I've got to go build your stuff. Yeah, you guys see him walk out of the room. Trevor,
That was
you
pretty-
did not hear him walk out of the room at all.
That was pretty insensitive there.
Bye, Chris.
It's been like, what, 15 years
Fuck off, Jonah.
since the Knights vanished? Maybe longer?
And your point is, people have gone missing for longer. Especially since one can't die. It's worth trying to find them.
I ain't never heard of somebody who can't die.
I have.
Everybody dies eventually.
Not everybody.
Well, you know what?
Unless you're going to tell me Dracula's still out there. Even he had ways of being killed.
Yeah, but he always comes back.
Not if you actually kill him like in the story. But, you know, story and religion and
Jack?
faiths and stuff like that all require
You've had a long day. Go to bed.
nothing but sleep as far as I know. Walk, sleep, black out.
I'm
sleep,
going to go
walk.
back and start reading up on Belial.
Okay, so you head up to your room.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you guys, what are you doing?
I'm going back.
Oh, I said I went to my room a
Okay,
while
so
ago.
you went.
I'm going back.
So you leave to go to your room. You've never been to your room.
Oh, without skipping a beat, like as I'm heading upstairs, I'm like, Tim, where's my room?
Right, son, if you'll please follow me. And he takes you up to the top of the stairs. You turn left. You walk, go almost all the way down to the end, and it was the doors just. So you see 2 doors at the end, and it's the door on the left. Just
Now,
shy
when you
of
say
that.
at the top of the stairs, do you mean the 20th floor or?
Yeah, the top of the second set of stairs.
Okay. So 3rd story?
So you're winded.
Yeah. No, of course. That was after 5 steps.
Yeah. He's like, right here, son. He opens the door for you.
Okay.
And you're like, the building is bigger on the inside. It's got to be because it was like
It's
more
the
than 5
TARDIS.
steps.
Okay.
3 flights of stairs. You went up 1 flight and then up
Okay.
about 10 more.
What floor am I on?
You're about halfway, son.
What's halfway?
About 10 flights.
13th floor or something.
How?
Good movie. I saw that
Bigger
one.
on the inside, son.
Okay.
It's something Mage did.
Neat. All right.
Yes, son. I find it interesting to keep this place clean.
Okay.
It's like the show I saw tonight. Who's going with you?
Let's
It's
see.
called the TARDIS.
2000. This place hasn't been updated since 2008. Do you have Netflix? I think that was streaming at the time.
I'm sure we do, sir.
Okay.
You do have a smart TV in your room.
Oh, sweet. 2008 smart TV.
I'm sorry it's so small. It's only 85 inches.
That'll do. Oh, and could you bring me more Four Eyes ales?
Of course, sir. It's already been stocked in your refrigerator.
Oh, thank you.
I took the liberty when you ordered that for dinner.
Ordered what for dinner?
The Four Eyes Ales.
Forget about piss walls.
No branding here at all.
What is it you're drinking tonight?
No,
Some Four Eyes ales.
no product placement whatsoever. Meanwhile, you 3 are in the dining room still.
I'm still doing the cake stand.
Oh, you went back to it after you.
I really
I literally
picture,
just splashed it on my hair as I was saying that because I like lifted myself up a little bit and now I'm back down.
I really just picture him just like passed out, but Tim still.
holding his leg.
Very undignified, son. So you're doing the keg stand. What are you 2 doing?
I went upstairs with him.
Oh, okay.
Did you go in my room?
No.
Okay.
It's right at the right point. I actually brushed off to go to my room.
Okay.
He was just stalking me the whole time.
I mean, just like they did. I was like, I just followed you. I was like,
Well, I'll take that tour now if you're ready.
Very well, son. Would you like the grand tour or just the tour to your room? So.
Let's go with the grand tour.
Very well.
Wait. Could I join?
Of course you can, Jonah.
Okay. And I just hop off the keg.
Roll an agility check.
Hasn't it been 2 hours yet?
12. You're not there anymore.
Yeah, you hop. You're very dizzy, but yeah. He puts the hand out on your shoulder.
Oh, hold up. Let's give it a minute.
Careful, you might end up blacking out all the way back to Oklahoma City.
Maybe.
Very sandbaggy, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know you knew his nickname.
Easy one to figure out.
That's right. Sandbag. I like it. All right, let's go. I'm good now. Whew. Wait. Got any more piss walls or cans?
Not on me, sir. You'll have to wait till you get to your room.
Okay.
I believe the
another
term for the tour is you've been cut off.
I suppose so.
Unless, of course, you wish to go back to your room, at which point...
No.
Very well.
Tour's fine.
You could just take the keg with you.
Brilliant.
Right.
But no stands on the way. You just have to drink it straight from the tap.
Oh, that's fine.
So this is the dining room, sir.
Okay?
Through that door there is the kitchen.
Which door?
Right, if you come this way. The door on your left, about 30 paces from you, is the kitchen. I recommend you do not go into there. Just ask me what you wish, and I'll have it made and bring it to you.
Fantastic.
I go in and open the door. What's in there?
The kitchen, sir.
You just said not gonna go in. I'm just curious.
I'm just recommending for your friend,
Oh.
so that he doesn't accidentally hurt himself, or worse.
Okay. Close it again.
Beyond the kitchen is the pantry again. It's all my domain, if you will, sir. Out here is the grand entryway, and he walks back out. So if you go 40 paces and through this grand door here, and he actually like takes one of your hands and makes sure if you'll touch the wall as we walk, you'll have a great way to tell where you're at. The whole establishment is actually designed by a blind man.
Really?
Yes, Brian Kaiser.
Oh, kind of cool.
So he paid to make sure the whole mansion was able for someone with your disability to be able to wander through just with the touch of the hand on the walls. So you should be able to tell where you're at any given time if you touch any of the walls.
Do you still keep in touch with him, by chance?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Daily.
Ah. But you've been shut down for a while?
Excuse me, sir.
2000...
I just haven't been on the property in a while, sir.
Ah.
Where have you been?
With Mr. Kaiser.
Ah.
Wait. Are you not a robot?
I never said I was.
Are you a person?
Yes, sir. Breathing, living being.
You're... Okay. I still like you too, but... Ooh.
Born in Manchester, sir.
Ah.
So I've got a question for you. How did they get you back here so fast? If they only just now got this place up and running again, how are you already here?
Let's just say I have certain gifts, sir. The ability to know when and where I'm needed, and the ability to be there when and where I'm needed.
Excellent.
That's why the Knights originally hired me.
Touching the walls, does it feel like, what do I experience?
Okay, so as you touch the walls, you actually can feel like a hum in the walls, like vibrations. The walls are vibrating. So as you go from the dining room out into the grand hall, you actually get the sensation that you're entering into a bigger room, and that room would lead to the outdoors. You can tell that from the way that the vibration pulses are going through the wall.
Okay.
And as he goes on, and this is the museum set, and as you walk into the museum area, you actually feel on the door, on the door itself, very small marks that translate in Braille to, but it's
I don't read Braille.
That feel like
that
bumps?
feel like bumps, but not outward bumps, or more like indentations. And this is a museum. If you know, as you're running your hand over it, you feel the bumps. And then when you get into the room, it's the pulsing changes to be a little bit more quiet, less often. And so each room that he takes you to has a different vibrational feel to it,
Okay.
so that you can actually just easily distinguish each room from the others. On the ground floor, there's the museum. He shows that to you. He actually shows you to where the elevator is to go down into the lower levels, the sub basements.
All 199 of them.
All tons of sub basements. He would also then take you the room past the library, or past that is the library, and then the grand study where there's desks and chairs for anyone to sit and peruse any of the books that they happen to have in the library that can be brought to you in the study. On the other side of the mansion is all for fitness. So there's a pool area, there is a workout area, indoor track, and a conservatory, conservatory at the very end. Farther back is a greenhouse that actually goes into the back grounds. And that's the ground floor. And from there upstairs we have the various rooms for the various dignitaries and guests that come in. Yours is this way, and he takes you up the stairs and then up the stairs again.
Oh, I might want to take the elevator.
Right, very well, sir. So if you come back downstairs with me, he takes you back down the grand stairs, and to the left-hand side is, if the front door is to your back, he taps the wall once, and you guys hear ding shh as the wall itself opens up. The elevator, sir.
Oh, I don't know if I can go in there.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh,
It looks like it's like a 4-man elevator. So it's kind of small.
Ah, you'll be fine.
I don't know.
Well, if you want, you can take the stairs.
I mean, is there more to her?
That's it, Sam. The rooms, I don't give tours of private rooms.
What's in the subfloors?
That is all the knight's bases. So each floor has a different goal to it, and just ask me where you wish to be escorted, and I'll take you there.
Well, could you give me an idea of what each one is for?
Well, Mage has his workshop, and Stiletto's a laboratory, and each of the knights had their own area. For example, Lone Wolf had his hunting grounds down there. And there's just quite a bit. Stiletto has the garages and his lab. Various garages for various vehicles. Pretty much you name it, and it's all there.
Anything for punching people?
Oh yeah, we do have our training room, a training facility.
Which floor is that?
That is sub-basement 3.
You remembered.
Fantastic.
He remembered something.
And I'm on
like
which
that.
floor?
Right now you're in the lobby.
Sorry, my room's on which floor?
Oh, right. So he takes your hand and puts it on the correct one, so you can figure out what it is. It's the 13th floor, so.
Do you mind also helping me? I wanted to mess with you some more. You were trying to eat that chip for so long. Do you mind also just helping me up the stairs to get to my room again? Because I don't remember where it's at.
Of course, son.
I appreciate you.
If you'll just wait here just for a moment, I'll be right back. And he gets in the elevator with you, and you hear the door close.
Okay.
Couple moments later, like a couple heartbeats. Very well, sir. If you'll please come with me, I'll help you up. You
I'm
feel
still
his
in the
hand.
elevator.
Yes. You feel his hand under your armpit,
Left arm, yeah.
and he's like, "Here you go, sir. Let's go."
Oh, thank you. There you go.
Yeah, you actually can feel him lift you up a little bit
Right.
as you go up the stairs.
Are you stronger than me?
I'm not sure how strong you are, son, and I try terribly not to outdo any of our guests.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but
It's extremely rude.
just not many people I've met that
Okay, so
are
laser light
stronger
show
than
installed
me.
in my room.
So you get back to your room. Doesn't look like it. Flip on the lights. They're regular lights.
Lasers on.
No answer. No response.
Oh shit.
You get led up to your room. The elevator door opens and goes this way, sir. And as you are touching the wall, you can count
8 doors.
6 sets of doors before he takes you to yours, which would be the 7th door down on the right.
Okay.
Here you go, sir. This room should be more than adequate for you.
Thank you.
And he opens the door for you to go in.
Timothy.
Hold on.
Timothy.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what happened to my bird?
Oh, yeah. She's in here, sir.
Oh, excellent.
We've taken the liberties of putting all of the things from your bus, or the bus that you were in, into your room and put them away for you.
Fantastic.
Your bird has got a perch right in front of the window.
How many bags of sunflower seeds are left?
I'm sorry, sir. There was no bags of sunflower seeds on the bus. Did you wish me to add that to the shopping list?
Yes, please.
Very well.
And whatever else parrots eat.
I shall look into that, sir.
Thank you. 'Cause
The last time I saw parrots, they were being eaten. On these
this one
grounds.
is not to be eaten.
Very well, sir. I'll make sure that this parrot does not end up in the kitchen.
Please.
Very well. I took the liberty to also have some tea brewing for you in your room.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And suddenly I'm picturing the parrot from Deep Blue Sea.
So you say, Timothy. Yes, how can I help you?
Laser lights.
It's on Master Darkbold's list of things to do once he gets done doing the
No
other
worries,
list
no
of
worries,
things
no
that he's
rush.
doing. Very well, sir. Anything else?
No.
Very. And he goes and opens the door and leaves. Closes it behind him.
And I head to the tub.
Okay.
Is my water still warm?
Yeah, actually it is.
Wow, nice.
Several hours later, it's just as piping hot as you left it.
Excellent.
How close are we, Timothy?
Electricity bill here is
Well, here, sir. He opens the door, helps you in. Anything else before I go, sir?
Yeah,
Sort
actually.
of takes you over to your couch and
Do you mind helping us to meet Kaiser? Since you're good buddies with him?
he is my employer, sir. I will definitely ask him to see if he has an opening in his schedule as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm just curious to chat.
A week from 2020.
I will see what I can arrange. He is a very private man. He enjoys his privacy.
Okay. Gonna drop the keg on the floor again.
You don't hear it hit.
All right.
He
Well, good night,
got that for you,
Timothy.
sir. Very well. Have a great night.
I like you. Have a good one.
And you hear the door close behind you.
And I'm just gonna plop
And
down
suddenly
on
I'm
the bed.
picturing Alfred from the Batman cartoon.
Just
That's
pop
what
down
I
on the
pictured
bed.
this entire time.
So
Pop
what
down on the bed
exactly
and
is
immediately
the
fall asleep.
plan for helping this dark bolt?
Are you trying to talk to us?
Who are you
I
talking
am.
Okay.
Over the communicator?
Correct.
So you can hear him, and you can hear him. You guys don't have communicators yet.
Right.
to? I'm passed out.
Right.
I hear him.
Yep.
It
You
hasn't
hear
been
him.
half an hour after the entire grand tour.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying they don't have their communicators yet. Meanwhile, Rafa.
Yeah.
You get to your room. About 20 minutes later, you hear a knocking on your door.
I pause my movie. Then I go open the door.
Hi. You see Darkbolt standing there.
What's up, Chris? Darkbolt.
Got your glasses for you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
Now I can actually see what movie I'm watching.
Should help.
Ooh, the room.
Yeah.
Actually, I yelled
Cube.
I yelled at the TV, put on something with Christian Bale in it. So Christian
Ooh,
Bale.
the
So
room.
So you're watching the TV and you realize that you're not watching Netflix right now.
well, thank
So,
you.
you're
So
welcome.
so I asked you to make glasses like what you do. What can I do with these glasses?
You can see in the dark.
Okay.
So they got night vision.
Neat.
You can enhance from distances, so built-in binoculars.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You can scan the EM frequency to see if anything's kicking off electromagnetic pulses or any sort of energy signatures.
Aside from you.
They're shielded
Okay.
to protect from your electrical personality.
Good. Smart.
They're actually they affix. So when
Okay.
you put them on, you'll feel them actually like adhere
Okay.
to your head, so they don't fall off.
Fall off. Gotcha.
Built-in communications, so you can actually, connect with your group as well as listen to Spotify or whatever you want. They do have also a shielded network.
Oh, you're awesome.
And on the inside, when you hit this button, he reaches up and taps the side of it. They turn into screens, so you can actually watch like Netflix if you're bored.
Oh.
Oh, and my favorite
great.
feature is if you just keep your hand up on the side and you take, on this side here, and you, as opposed to this one's where you cycle through. This one is where you can use your game controllers
Okay.
to play games.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
As long as they only require 3 buttons.
No. So there's a touchpad in the middle,
Okay.
and then there's the buttons on either side.
Interesting. All right. Cool.
So you can swipe.
All right.
Wow.
Lots of Tinder usage.
Can I start typing something in?
Anything that I can, I get bored, so I do a lot of video gaming.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna start closing the door. PORN.
Yeah, what was you looking up?
Planting trees.
P-O-R.
Okay. About 30 minutes after you get into your room, you'd hear a knock on your door. Mm-hmm. You open it.
I'll try something. Enter. Does the door open?
Nope.
Ah,
On
it's not that way.
Oh,
All right, I
you
go up.
could, using your street magic, just have the door open.
That's showing up.
Or you can blow off the entire
What is
blow
this
up the
term?
entire building.
Okay, I open the door.
You see Darkbolt standing there. Hello.
Ah, yeah.
This take 3 seconds.
Right here.
He's holding something in his hand. He hits you on the side of the head. You feel momentary pain, and then nothing. And as you reach your hand
No,
behind
you
your
feel
ear,
nothing. You're dead.
as you reach your hand behind your ear, you do feel a small bump behind your ear.
All right.
There you go. Subcutaneous. First one I ever had to do with that. That's kind of neat.
And 30 minutes later, over the
Well,
intercoms, you
thank you
hear.
very much.
So what's the plan?
To activate it, you just tap it. That'll let you hear. You hold it down to talk.
He lays down to the tub.
I wonder. Call Agent Winfield.
It's only connected to the other communicators.
Oh, okay.
Did you just say you want me to call Agent Whitfield?
No.
No.
Yeah, I don't have his number.
I have his number.
I got it too.
Oh God, who gave us his?
Tap it once, it turns off. Or on.
Do I hear
Anything
this?
else? No.
All right.
Being subcutaneous, it'll only pick up your
That's
voice.
fine. All right. Well, folks. Let's see. Let's keep down the chat. It's getting late. Some of us are going to be sleeping. Some of us are already sleeping.
I kind of am asleep.
So, anyways.
Jonah? Put down the keg. Lay down and go to sleep.
I am.
So, John, how much stuff do the Knights have on Belial?
Quite a bit.
Okay, so I'll be up late reading, I guess.
Correct. So they have, according to the Knights, there are 9 different teams, and that they have a affiliation of some sort with Blackfire, the corporation. Most of their equipment comes from the Blackfire Corporation. They're not sure, the Knights were unable to find out if it was just through third-party purchases, and that just happened to be their favorite manufacturer of equipment, but they did note that a startling amount of equipment, including robots, body armor, weaponry, all seem to come from Blackfire.
I don't know about this guy named Jason Kruger.
No.
Not your tongue, asshole.
Will you turn your collar back on?
Also,
No.
you're just factually incorrect.
Yeah, no.
Fuck. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on.
There would
No.
they also had information on Blackfire's or Belial's robots specifically. There was a robot listed as RIP as the specification or the name of the unit. Another one is listed as Belial Guard, and the other one is Belial Transports. Transports are able to turn themselves into teleportational discs. So it's a robot that can it disassembles in less than 3 seconds into a round portal that people can step through, and then it falls through itself and transports.
Hey, where does that sound familiar from? John.
There was one person that uses Blackfire equipment only for body armor, but then he uses bullets from Kruger Industries. Sabo rounds. For his variety of guns.
Would this be,
And who would this be?
That would be a man by the name of Guillaume Dubois, otherwise known as the Walking Arsenal.
Makes sense. All right. This is going to be a lot to commit to memory.
But you do get information on people's names and their teams that they are affiliated with. But again, only up to 9 teams is in the Knights information.
Do they have, just out of curiosity, I know I'm not the one looking at it, but how many people is that they have information on? Because I know the FBI only had like 4 or something, basically.
$52 people total, counting the robots.
That's a lot of information, people. Is that all of the known members, then?
All the known Knights members. That is known by...
Oh, they were done by the Knights?
Well,
all the Belial members known to the Knights is what you'd get in their information. Some of the other information is there are some mercenaries that Belial would occasionally hire out to if they decided they didn't want things linked back to them directly. Most of those notes were updated by Lone Wolf for the team. And then there is a list of another 30 mercenaries that they've been known to use. Yeah, because as if having that many members isn't enough.
Right.
In a worldwide organization.
So a private mode for communication, one-on-one, instead of to the entire...
Yeah, Darkbolts, I guess if you tap it twice and say a name, it'll only do one person.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, I haven't left. I didn't know you wanted me to.
Just standing at the door while you're on the computer.
It's not like I had work
Was
to
he
do.
looking over my shoulder at the blah?
No. You're at your doorway, and he's standing there. He hasn't come into your room. You haven't said, come on in, so he's...
Oh, come on in.
Okay.
He's being polite.
So, I've been doing some research on Belial.
Belial, yeah.
Whatever. Is this proprietary information? Can I share this with, like, say, the FBI? Or would you object?
So the Knights didn't work for the FBI, they worked for the United Nations. So a lot of anything found in their computer systems can't be shared with any one government in the world.
Oh, but it can be shared with the United Nations.
Correct. And with us, because we're trying to find the Knights.
All right. Well,
So I wouldn't recommend giving that information to like the FBI or the U.S. government or the French government.
But how about the United Nations?
They should already have access to this. I mean, the Knights were very transparent with the UN. And supposedly the UN Security Council, I don't really know how all that works though. My dad just said that the UN is well aware of everything the Knights do.
All right. Hold on. I talked to the television. Television? Do you have the contact information off of my phone?
Approved. I had to think what the television would sound like or say, so.
Yeah, dog, I got it.
Hey, yo, do what you want.
Call Vex.
What you want?
Call Vex.
Place and call.
Shit, I'm on it.
Yo, dog, I got
Oh,
this.
you making fun of my accent? No.
This is Vex.
Hey Vex, this is your
Hey,
favorite.
McCarty man, thanks for the subscription.
This is your favorite preacher.
And how are you doing?
I'm doing very fine.
Or I should ask, what are you doing?
We are helping find a missing person at the moment. But
Good for you.
I was just wondering, how up to date are your files on Belial?
Well, that's an awful personal question. I don't know if you've got the security clearance necessary to to have
Let
that
me just ask
information
you.
from us.
Do you have about 52 dossiers and about 30 more dossiers of mercenaries?
I can't confirm or deny how many dossiers we have, but there are quite a few.
I'm trying to determine if we need to share these with you.
I can check with our leader and see if I can give you access to raw numbers.
You know what? Let's see. You guys are the UN, right?
Yes,
A
we
UN
are. We are an
organization.
affiliate organization for the United Nations.
Darkbolt, is that acceptable?
I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about all of this security stuff. I just know that my dad said the UN was well aware of what the Knights did, and if they have other organizations, then
You
I'm
know
sure
what?
there's.
Can I just send them the list of file names to just see if they're up to date?
I'm not going to say yes or no. In fact, I think I probably should leave so that I don't
Okay,
get
go.
doing something that might incriminate me. I don't want to be in prison forever. And he turns and walks off.
Just
Oh,
out of
Vex,
curiosity.
here's a list of file names that I've got. Let me know if they are things that you need or if you've already got them.
Okay, let me check.
Send them off.
Oh, I thought you just turned her off. I'm like, why? You're talking to her.
Yeah, no, these all line up.
Okay, you already have the information.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot more, but yeah.
All right. Well, anyways,
I mean, the people on your list are people in charge, ish.
all right. Well,
Where'd you get these?
oh, well. Well, we've been read into the Knight's Mansion.
Oh. So how is it? Is it really super cool?
It is.
I heard they had like video game consoles everywhere.
Yes.
Wow! Oh, I'm so killed to go and swing in their pool at least once.
Well, you know what? Sometime when we're not trying to save the world, we'll let you come. You can be my guest.
Oh, sweet.
Anyways, I think unofficially we have named ourselves the Squires just because we're officially doing a search for the Knights.
Cool. So is that like an acronym or something?
Nah, it's just because we're not full Knights.
That's really cool. I like it. I'll that sounds great.
Anyways, hey, you have a nice evening.
You too.
All right. Well, they got more information than us. Damn it.
Just
Will
running,
you pass this down to Quasi?
just running a test. I'm gonna touch the earring and
Mm-hmm.
go. Darkbolt, are you on this?
Yeah. What you need?
Oh, I was just wondering if our.
I mean, everyone can hear
communicators-
you. You're broadbanding of it, all of it.
What's up, Jack?
Oh, not much. I was just trying to figure out if it was limited only to our group or if you were also on it.
Well, I'm part of the group. I thought. So
I don't know. I
Yes, you're part
I
of the
don't
group.
know
Let-
everything. Nobody's read me up to speed.
Oh, so
Oh
let
yeah,
me
that
give-
happened to me when we went to the sewers. That was great.
Let me give you some. Let me give you guys some quick instruction on how to use these. If you press and hold, you're in talking only mode, so everyone will hear you. If you tap it once, it turns it on and off. If you tap it twice and say a name, it will go to just that person, and you'll be on a separate channel.
Can you all just shut up? I'm trying to sleep here.
Jonah, tap it once.
He doesn't know how to.
Smack yourself in the
you
face.
you just hear a lot of static.
How do you... on this?
Until eventually it goes silent. I think I got it.
Darkbolt.
Yeah.
I have a request for another item that if you can make, that would be fantastic.
He
Okay.
wants a sex bot.
That'd be 2 more items.
How are you with ammo?
What do you mean, how many with ammo?
Well, I had this thought. Can you make
Don't hurt yourself.
a smart bullet?
And I've never thought about it. It might take some time.
Like, if I'm
Ow.
able to hit somebody with one of the smart bullets, each bullet after that could potentially go, like wanted their way to
What is this, Fifth Element?
to
So
hit
like,
them?
so like a
Like
magnetic sort of field or signature that it tracks onto, or
Something like that.
Yeah, I could see what I can.
I
do.
found out the
Repeat
movie
mode.
I was watching was called Fifth Element, and it had some really good ideas.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Should watch it. It's
I
a
have.
fantastic
Pretty
movie.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll
needs
see what
to-
I can.
he
I mean,
needs to
it's
go
gonna
to
take me
Kruger
some time.
Industries.
Oh yeah, I'm
But
surprised
it's-
he even did this in a half hour. This is amazing.
Well, I already had a template for that.
Well, that's true.
You know, and let's be honest, I just had to wire regular lenses into it. Oh yeah, by the way, they're almost like photosensitive. So if like you're out in bright light or a really bright light goes off real fast, it'll darken it too.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
We
You're
could have
welcome.
used these a few days ago. In the sewers.
You were in the
That was
sewers?
like a week ago.
Yeah, we were in the sewers.
Why would you go? Never mind.
Oh, we had an altercation with.
Oh, you're still on.
Netherwraith.
What's up, Barnabas?
Okay. Oh, and the maximum range on these is only a mile. So
Uh,
unless you switch over to satellite,
How do
And-
I do that?
and except for Bill's, his automatically switches over to Wi-Fi.
How do we switch to satellite?
Oh, I would have to make some adjustments.
Is that like 3 taps?
No, it'll be 4.
4.
Yeah, I just have to do some programming on the back end.
Cool.
Switch.
hey,
to
Doc Bolt.
satellite.
Doc Bolt, do you
Yeah.
by chance know about a named Steve?
I've
It's a very
heard.
common name.
I've heard people named Steve before. What is
He
there?
gets dance.
I've heard of him.
Ah, okay. You don't know him personally.
No, I believe he's with the United Nation group. I can't think of their name off the top of my head, but he's. My dad has mentioned someone that got dense or was dense or really hard to talk to.
Oh, we know him.
Oh, okay. I think my dad said something about him being in Seattle at someone else's house. I don't know.
We met in Mississippi.
Okay.
Met him in Alabama.
I know.
All right. Well,
Right.
Or was that Arkansas?
Maybe I've asked the wrong people to help me find my dad.
No regrets.
No regrets.
I'm sorry.
No regrets.
Who got the mansion turned on?
No. Thank you. I'm worried about your guys' ability to know which state you were in when you met somebody. That's all.
Denial?
I don't think we were in denial.
I appreciate
That's
everything,
really
and
far
I'm here.
away.
I'm going to give
Go to sleep,
100%.
Jonah.
Well,
The bus is on
tried.
the list of things to
I'm
adjust.
talking.
I'm signing off for the evening.
Okay.
Like, if you need me, knock on my door. Click.
Which door's your...
He's right across away from me.
Which one is that?
Click.
Alright, I'll tap it twice and call Darkbolt specifically.
Yeah.
So, what were you grounded for?
Oh.
What was it you grounded for?
My dad didn't like the things that I was doing. Just like every other parent, being overbearing. He didn't like my friends. He didn't like me hanging out until late hours in the morning. He didn't like me using his lab for my own purposes, making my own things, you know.
He was making a sex doll.
Standard
Multiple,
adult
I'm sure.
problems.
I have some questions for you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Like?
What led you to Belial?
Looking for my folks. My dad.
So that was after the grounding? Before?
Yeah, after.
Do I believe him?
Roll.
9?
No, not at all.
Right, so I'm assuming they're the reason you got grounded?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you asking these questions?
I had some strange dreams the last couple of nights.
Okay. Were they alcohol fueled?
Yes and no.
Are you on a private channel?
Yes,
No.
I am.
Yeah,
Actually.
he is.
Do you have pleasant dreams?
It's just the two of us here.
Okay. So why are you asking these questions? It's like you don't believe me.
Yeah, it's like you're not very believable when you're lying.
So you're calling me a liar.
I'm a cheat.
There's a couple things I want to say. First off, I will do anything to save my dad and the world.
Right?
No regrets.
No regrets.
What else?
That's,
Or is that it?
no regrets. I'll do anything to save my dad and the world. And,
So what
and
really led you to Belial?
Belial are really scary people.
Because I'm assuming they're the wrong crowd that were keeping you out at late using your dad's laboratory.
I didn't know they were with them.
Who
Okay?
were they?
There were some girls, Rose and Frances, and they were cute, and I started hanging out with them, and one thing led to another, and they asked me to make them some bombs, so I did. I mean, just normal stuff.
Like making some bombs.
Yeah, it was really cool. They just wanted to like go fishing at night. At least that's what they told me. And then when I told them that I was grounded and I couldn't see him anymore, I got attacked. One of the members of Belial named Blitzkrieg, he, let's just say I'm glad I couldn't die, and I'm really not happy that I couldn't die. Because about 3 months of nonstop bone-breaking assaults, I wish I could have. I really do.
But I'm sorry to hear that.
So, yeah. So I can't take on Belial by myself. I need people. I need help because I can't. I just can't do it. They're scary, and yeah.
Well, I'll
I mean, I can do almost anything, but I can't do that.
let you keep your secrets. I don't think they're a danger to the group here.
Okay. Thanks.
I appreciate your honesty.
Didn't give me a lot of choice.
I know. I can be hard to lie to.
I can tell. Gonna have to work on that for this communication. Anyway.
Or you could just not work on that. Honesty goes a long way.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. My dad left really big boots to fill. So did the Knights, and if anyone's going to save them, it's I've got to be a part of it, and hopefully you guys will be the ones to help.
I'll offer some information about myself, since I know you don't really know me.
Okay.
I was a fighter in Ireland. I ran away when I lost my eyes. Been here, roaming around as a carnival folk ever since.
What name did you go by in Ireland, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, my dad knew about a lot of the fighting, legal and illegal fights. He used to take place in a lot of them.
I doubt I ever fought your father because I was undefeated until I lost my eyes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he would attend and watch. He wasn't just fighting.
I was Mac back then.
Yeah, no, I don't. The name doesn't ring any bells, but he might have something in his files.
Maybe. I don't know how long ago was it that the Knights went missing?
2008, 2009?
2008. 2008 is when they went missing.
So while I was already in the States.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean he might have attended. I don't know of any. I wouldn't have known of any of my fights where he was there, would I? There's not much that
I mean,
Jack
he
remembers,
didn't fight.
but he remembers fights.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. Anyone would have known if he would have went by the name Stiletto. Let me put it that way. Okay. So if he was fighting, he wasn't going by the name of Stiletto.
Right. Well, I mean, if he was in the audience, I wouldn't have necessarily recognized him either.
Yeah, no, because Stiletto wears a full mask.
Gotcha.
Like you can't see his face, a full mask and
so he could have been out
sunglasses.
in regular clothes.
Yeah, he could have been in regular clothes, and you would not have recognized him at all.
But yeah, so since then I've been running around here. Ran into these group. I kind of got roped into this whole Belial thing, and I don't know. I think we're in over our heads, personally. But I'll do what I can.
I think I'm in over my head, and that's just by being alive. So I've been ever since the Knights went missing, and I started looking for them. I've just been trying to keep my head down, trying to find people that I think would be able to help. And honestly, your guys' group is the first ones that I thought to reach out, that I didn't think would have ulterior motives for helping.
Well,
We're the pure of heart.
we're a bit clueless, but well-meaning. We'll do what we can, but can't guarantee results.
So how did you know to ask? And why do you think my dad might have been blown up? Or dead? Dead.
Crazy dreams. I started off with me watching my parents be murdered by the UN.
Like I said, I don't think everyone that
People being tortured.
I don't think all of the groups that are associated with the United Nations can be trusted. I don't know of any hero groups that can. I did try to hang with the Mistresses of Mayhem, but I could only take so much abuse, physical abuse, for so long. So I had to leave them be on their own. So,
Yeah,
being a guy hanging out with 4 sociopathic ladies was not really the best
that sounds
thing
like fun
in
to
the
me.
world.
yeah, it doesn't sound great to me either. Sorry to hear about that.
But it's you live and you learn. That's what my dad always told me. He said, Darkbolt, one thing you can guarantee with our family curse is you will live and you will learn.
And then
It's a lot of suffering.
And then he grounded me. And then went missing. I mean, I was only grounded for like 3 years, but it's okay.
But yeah, so I got to see my father, who used to work in a factory until he broke most of the bones in his body, involving some pulley system and a barrel of bricks that ended up breaking most of his bones. He retired and started fishing. Me and Ma would help bring home most of the money. For some reason, they were targeted by this UN group, saying they were IRA. Then I saw people taken prisoner and experimented on, tortured.
Wait, this was in your dreams?
These were in my dreams.
Oh, okay, because I was confused. I thought you were
No, I was blind. This
Okay.
was, yeah.
Okay, okay.
These were crazy dreams in the last week.
I guess. They sound crazy. Yeah. So, yeah. Anything else?
No, but in those dreams, there was some talk and they mentioned a dark bolt. So, that's...
Yeah, I got a few enemies out there. So if your dreams, if you're like using a euphemism for dream is equal to you actually met with people that don't like me, I've pissed off a lot of people. At least 53 that I know of. Sorry, 55 that I know of.
55? It's a different number from 53.
Well, yeah,
Francis and...
Francis and Rose. Yeah. Yep. Francis and Rose Kane.
You live and you learn, right?
Yeah.
Sisters. Nice.
You live and you learn. Yep. I'm hoping to learn.
How old are you?
That's a tricky question. Biologically or really?
Mentally.
Yes?
Physically, I'm 16. I'll be 16 forever.
Is that because that's when you died?
That's when the curse kicked in.
And you stopped aging?
Yep. Not getting any older. I was born in 1928.
Oh,
You're almost 100.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can drink and vote.
No, I'm 16.
Not according to your license.
I don't have one of those.
Date of birth says you're 100 years old.
Yeah, and so part of living as long as we do, we cycle through identities
Jack doesn't date older men.
and documents. So all the documents I have say I'm 16 because my dad made sure of that.
Gotcha. Tim?
But I was born in Chicago.
Chicago,
In the
Illinois.
20s. Yes, son. How can I help? As you hear the door open and close.
Can you get...
But the voice came from inside the room before you heard the door open and close.
Can you get a bottle of whiskey for Dark Bolt?
Unfortunately, no, sir. He's not allowed to drink. He's underage.
We both know that's damn well a lie.
I hear what you're saying, sir. However, I'm not permitted to give alcohol to minors.
Fine, can you bring me a bottle of whiskey then?
That I can do.
Robot.
Which type?
Glenfiddich.
Let's go with an 18
I'm
year.
sorry, that's
Very well.
that's a Scotch whiskey.
I know.
He's Irish.
I know.
I'll have that momentarily, son. If you'll give me a moment, you hear the door open and close
Probably
again.
Paddy's or Jameson.
A few moments later, you hear the door open and close again. Here you go, son.
Dark Bolt?
Yeah. Ow! Hold on. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I was just soldering some stuff on your bus.
Oh, well, when you're
Building the second floor.
second floor.
What about my laser?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
And then I'm going to be putting in the communications hub, maybe a dance floor. Let's think about maybe extending it up to a third floor. That'd be kind of cool. Oh,
Another
Triple
party?
decker buses in LA.
oh no, it'll fit down. It'll like when it's driving, it'll be normal bus size, and the floors will elevate up off of that. It's kind of cool.
What a world to live in. What if I'm in the second or third floor and then they start driving?
I wouldn't recommend it. you'll get crushed like a pancake.
Our friends are assholes, by the way. So keep that in mind in your designs.
Really? Why do you say that?
They've been nothing but nice to me so far.
I mean,
You'll live and learn.
other than they won't use my right name. Because somehow the computer slipped up and called me by the wrong one. Probably because of my dad's programming. He doesn't care for my superhero name much.
I thought you said he said it to you.
Well, okay. So in my mind, when he uses my real name,
You hear Darkbolt.
Yes. Because that's who I am.
Gotcha. Well, when you're done, if you're feeling like you need it, there'll be a bottle of 18-year waiting for you.
18.
So when are we doing that?
Right now?
And some comfort.
When you need it.
Yeah. So I could be done in like 20 minutes. I'll be up there.
Physical comfort.
I mean, I'd say I'd fly up to your window, but I can't.
How romantic.
So, because of the whole interior being bigger than the exterior thing of the house.
Yeah, it makes that hard, I'm guessing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that the exterior was different.
Oh, yeah, that's he probably didn't tell you. It's only 4 stories on the outside of the house.
Well, tell you what. Once you
But
come
I'll
inside-
come on up. Yeah, I'll see you in a few. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Romantic interlude.
everyone
There's
else.
no romance involved. I'm just giving him a fucking whiskey.
You know,
He's been through hell.
He was
probably
a kid
got-
in the age of prohibition.
you probably got Hairball and Dragon Gem shipping you to right now.
Oh, probably. Hell, rush so far.
I was like, they might spend some bits for you guys to hook up. You can make it happen.
Do it!
I'll turn a blind eye on those bits.
Meanwhile,
So, I watched a couple movies. I'm getting kind of bored. I decided to just go on Google and just type in Bill Sender just to see what I could see.
Not a damn thing.
no. Unlike a lot of the other stuff that I've been doing and pulling up the computer and Googling things like beers of New York, you type in Bill Sender. And the first thing that comes up is a whole bunch of like accountants willing to send bills. There's quite a bit of that.
Okay.
And really nothing comes up for Bill Sender.
Sender,
type in,
comma, Bill.
if you type in like William Sender, you actually do get a couple arrests, on some. So several of the states in New York State being included, they've started publicizing who has been arrested and when. And under William Sender, there's been like 4 arrests, all for drug charges. Oddly enough, not all within the same decade. So these are ranging back to like the 60s and 70s. So there was an arrest in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and then that's it.
Are there mugshots to see if it's like who they are?
They look very similar to one another. They could be the same person with different hairdos and/or facial hair amounts.
Okay.
I mean,
You're not an expert.
I mean, you not being an expert of what your own face looks like, it could be you. Some of the cameras were more grainy, back in the past, so it's really hard to tell. But the newer ones, like the 90s, it's like, yeah, that looks like that was you, just with a really whacked out, patchy, scraggly beard. And
What's the oldest one I could find?
the oldest one you found was in the 60s.
So I type in William Sender 1960s.
Okay, you type in William Sender 1960s, that pops up. There's also reference to a party that happened at a club in New York City. And William Sender was one of the people that was responsible for putting it on.
Interesting.
Dude, you're an old fuck.
William Sender 1950.
Nothing comes up.
Interesting. So I type in William Sender 1960
One.
party host.
So there's a couple different websites, mostly blogs, talking about historical parties in New York, and William Sender was one of the notorious ones for holding illegal parties in like warehouses and on the docks.
It was a rave.
And basically the precursor to the modern day raves, to where it's like there'd be abandoned buildings or apartments that were empty, and the parties would happen in those. And William Sender was one of them.
Excuse me, folks.
According to some of these blogs, it looks like at least 15 of them were able to be directly attributed to him. But one of the reasons he got arrested was because the mayor of New York left, and he decided, I'm going to throw a party there. And he got arrested.
William Sender 1960s children.
No, nothing comes up.
William Sender family tree.
Nothing comes up. Except for ads for things like Ancestry.com and family tree things.
Photos. William Sender 1960s.
So there's like 3 that come up all at parties, all really, really hard to see. There's a lot of people. Some people had circled, again, attributed to these blogs. Some people had circled like someone that's like that big in the picture, drew a line, William Sender. But you really can't make out a lot of detail.
Even on the 85-inch screen.
Yeah, well,
I'm on my glasses at this point. There's no point for
grainy,
TV.
pixelated picture is still a grainy, pixelated picture.
It gets worse with size.
Yes.
It just gets blown up.
William Sender death.
No, nothing comes up about that at all.
My nose is like hell.
Okay, I'm freaking myself out. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of that. PORNHUB.
Plug.
Pornhub.
Oh, yes, the
Right,
good old
right.
Pornhub.
Right. Yep. Okay, and you start surfing. You pass out drunk.
Now, mind you, we are very indiscriminate as to who can sponsor us. So, so if there is
want to
any
sponsor us, they
inkling
can.
that we can get a sponsorship from such an international organization,
And lots of money. Just
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be
there
amazing.
has to be lots of money involved with that one.
I think
Speaking of which, you can join our Patreon.
I think the stream would take a really drastic change of direction.
Oh, yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
I think we'd
sponsorships-
get kicked off of
Twitch.
at that point. Just
It'd be a short-lived. It would be a
Hello,
short-lived financial help.
Roman
DCLVXI.
numerals.
DCLVXI. Came at a great time.
Howdy.
perfect time to come into this
Oh,
one.
yes.
That's great. Okay, so Quasi,
Yes.
leaving Bill alone is evidently not a good idea.
Pornhub.
That's right.
So I've turned off my communicator for the evening and said, if you need me, knock on my door.
Yep. So do you go to bed or?
Well, see, I'm just sort of wondering, as a side effect
Hello, Habit.
of my regeneration,
Mm-hmm.
how much sleep do I actually need?
So your regeneration actually kicks in if you take physical damage as opposed to psychological damage from not sleeping.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you need the standard amount of sleep as anyone else.
All right. Well, I mean,
There are some other powers that would help out with that, which we can talk about
Yeah.
later.
Well,
Later.
hey Tim, I need some.
Yes, sir.
I need some coffee.
Very well, sir. Do you have a particular type of coffee you prefer? Dark roast, blonde?
Oh, you know what? Coffee,
Espresso.
black, strong.
Very well, sir. I will bring some up right away.
Odin's beard roast.
He walks out. A few moments later, comes in, sets a carafe one of those air pots down, and then he sets down a bag of recently ground coffee in a black bag with the skull and crossbones on it.
Yes.
There you go, Sam. Anything else I can help you with?
Belial coffee.
No, not that skull and crossbones. I just don't want to say the brand name of said coffee.
Why?
Because-
Do you have
Oh,
a
like
death wish?
we've been
They
avoiding
are
that all
not
night.
our- they are not our
Born
sponsors
Hub.
yet.
I was just trying to figure out where.
I thought he was going to say Bjorn Hub, so that's better.
It's actually Bjork Hub, but
Oh,
that's
right,
fine.
right. I was thinking of like this like Viking dude.
My mind was first went to like
He was thinking
Baby
of
Bjorns.
the female artist.
Yeah,
Bjork.
yeah.
And that's their website, Bjork Hub.
If I could trouble you for a couple of custard donuts.
I will see what I can do, son.
Excellent.
Any particular place you wish these donuts from? Or do you wish me to try my hand at whipping some up?
Canada.
Canada.
Actually-
1942.
If you are asking, then there is a place in New York City called Mills on 82nd.
Very well, son. I should have that within the hour.
10 minutes later.
Yeah. Anything else before I go?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna be doing some research about in the midnight oil.
Very well, son. He leaves. Half hour later, you hear a knock on the door. You'll donuts, son.
Cold.
I bought
What
12. Just
You
in case.
You are a treasure.
I can only try, son. If there's anything else, don't hesitate to call. And he
Of
walks out.
course. I shall endeavor not to abuse your hospitality.
Thank you, sir. Though I am but a butler, I do need my rest as well. Appreciate it.
Hey, Tim.
All right.
Tim.
He's doing the backstroke and
I got my sledge coffee and my
Yep.
donuts, and I'm ready to dig into the information. Actually, if I go through it all and still have some energy, I would like to see if I can access any satellite imagery of where the Knight's satellite should be. Visual.
I'll have to think about that. So
Okay.
your character will pretty much spend the rest of the night though combing over, because the dossiers were actually very thorough.
Details.
So there's a lot of detail in there that I didn't provide you on those single sheets of paper. That was just a list of names for you. So I will next week endeavor to have it all printed out for you.
All right, but
if you have time.
No, I will.
no,
I will do my best to find
I'm
the
very
files
happy
and
with
bring-
this because
Yeah.
intel is key in this phase of the
Yep.
endeavor.
And then your character does the swimming in the jacuzzi tub until you go to bed, I'm assuming? Okay,
Nice
perfect.
warm bath, enjoying it.
Then this seems like a great place to end. So
I'm gonna spend the night trying to. After I just basically give him the bottle
Oh,
and
okay.
tell him not to be responsible with it.
He's only 16.
He's been 16 a very long time.
You know it's illegal to give drinks.
So you
Not in Ireland.
So you're a very dirty man.
What?
The dirty old
Never
man.
mind.
But which one's the dirty old man?
Yes.
Yes.
Which one of us is the dirty old man?
Have a drink.
No.
Stay. Find a good spot to sit when you're having your drink.
of
Don't
course.
fight a tree. Don't fight a train. Don't fight a bush. They'll win.
Okay.
Best policy when drinking, when you're planning on getting real drunk. Stay on your ass.
Sounds fair.
Stay safe. I'd advise taking it to your room or something.
Yeah.
Because you
And
never
then-
know when you're sitting with a sexual predator.
And then I'll shut the door.
With you inside or
No,
outside?
I'm alone in my room with my bird.
16-year-old
Oh,
walking down
That
the
just
hallway.
sounds worse. Anyway.
You have the 16-year-old
With a
Alone.
bottle, yes.
Yes.
Walking down
bottle.
the hallway with an adult butler going, you can't do that.
No. The butler left.
Yes, the butler left.
And he
Yes.
said he couldn't do it, not I couldn't.
It's going to be them all by themselves.
I'm not going to be an abusive...
You're an alcohol pusher.
I'm not pushing. I'm offering.
Same thing. Goddamn drunks.
In Ireland, it's considered child abuse to keep alcohol from somebody at his age.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, actually, 16 is the perfectly legal drinking age in Ireland, so...
Wow.
But is it the age of consent?
That I don't know. I'm not going to have any sexual relations with him, so I don't need to know.
That we need to know about.
Unless somebody spends bits.
Turning a blind eye to those bits.
Okay.
You're already blind. You can't turn a blind eye.
But I'll spend the rest of the night trying to teach
Get your
Yoshin
Okay.
some more phrases.
Okay.
Um,
You make headway. And that seems like a good place to end it for tonight. So we'll pick this up in the morning next week. So thank you again for Endearing Films, for everything you do for us. Thank you to Epic Worlds and Games. Thank you
Jimmy.
to Goth Mom. Thank you to Four Eyes Ales. Thank you to our sponsors, our subscribers, our viewers, and of course the players. Thank you guys for making this fun, and we will see you on Fortune Favors the Board.
Favorites for the board, 8:30. We're going to really try to make it happen this week.
we will make it happen.
And otherwise, we will see you here on Sunday. Bye!